waiting to go live. We are going live. I can see a mic is bouncing, so that's all good. Grim Plays, how you doing? Grim, if you're listening, message for you. And Angus McWhorter, message for you too. Hey, 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 how you doing, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Message for both of you guys. You see, I got a bit of a bang on my head. I had a concussion the other day when I did the pre-show. Didn't realize it, but I did. I'm okay now, but a few of the things I said on that pre-show were not correct. Don't need to go back on it. But the other thing I want to say is, Grims and Angus and everybody else listening right now, is that the next show will be very different for the watch-along, okay? I couldn't get the software done on time because I've had a horrific week. I tell you what, I can't go over it, but it's just, I just tried to get there, and I just couldn't get there. I'm like right on the doorstep. So next show, Grims, it's going to be very different. And Angus, it's going to be very different. And everybody else, it's going to be very, very different. 15 minutes in, excuse me, 2 quick things to say. I'm going to continue the pre-shows. We said we were going to stop it. No, we're going to continue the pre-shows right to the end of the season. I've had a lot of people say they want it, they're going to get it, and in we come. Second to that, when we come to the watch-alongs now, the first 15 minutes before the match is when I'm going to come in. I'm not going to do the 30-minute lead-in. I'm going to do the 15-minute lead-in. I think it's much more beneficial, and it'll waste less time. Let me have a swig of the old guzzle, but it'll waste less time, is what I'm saying. So that's why I'm doing it that way. Excuse me. Discussing the starting lineups. Let's get at it. We're going to go Ipswich first. Got their lineup right at you. A few guys that we were talking about in the pre-game. Ipswich, keep listening, guys. Keep listening, because I'll tell you what, it will have reference. Starting lineup is Christian Walton, Darnell Furlong, Dara O'Shea. We talked about Dara O'Shea, the big Irishman, whether he'd be in or not. He's in. Tough to get around. Cedric Kipre, Life Davis. We talked about Life as well. Defender wants to come forward. Very, very, very useful. Could be dangerous. He helps them get forward, and he helps them keep the back door shut as well. So Life Davis. Azamora Matishsiwa, Jack Taylor, forward, watch out. I think he's got 6 goals on the season. He's looking for more. In fact, I know he's got 6. He's looking for more. Sindre Walageli, Chuba Akpom. You've heard about Chuba Akpom before. Jaden Philogene also got 6 goals on the season. He's looking for more as well. Looking at the scenes at Portman Road, it's looking very nice. We're in for a lovely game. The field, just like the racecourse ground. Kiras is absolutely perfect. And Ivan Azon is then the last one. Talking about substitutes, Ipswich fans, talking about your substitutes. Button, Johnson, Greaves, Young, Kojuste, McAteer. McAteer I thought would start, but he isn't. Nunes, Marcelo Nunes, I thought he would start. He's not. Watch for him to come in. Industrial little midfielder. He could be very useful on the day for Ipswich. And then Jay Clark and Georgie Hurst. I thought George Hurst might have started as well. Obviously not. But let's get on to the Wrexham right now. Tell me what you're thinking. Couple of changes. Interesting changes. Excuse bloody me. Interesting changes. Arthur Okonkwo in net. Arthur's in net as well. No problem there. No problem there. Maxi Cleworth, great season so far. Hasn't put a foot wrong. Dominic Hyam, I am the man in the middle. Again, that's what I want to see. I want to see Hyam in the middle. They tried it with Scar and Hyam on the right side. I never got comfortable with that situation. I always wanted to see Dan Scar on the outside of things, just in case he made a little error, because, let's face it, Dominic Hyam is more in tuned in keeping things safe. So I'm quite happy to see Hyam. Hopefully, this is not a mistake on the printout, but I'm happy to see Hyam back in the middle, Dan Scar on the right side. Midfield, interesting times. Longman on the left. Sheaf, Dobson, and Thomason on the right. McLean also coming into play. Jimmy McLean should be on the left-hand side, I'm thinking. And it's Jimmy Mack. A game like this, it's interesting to see Jimmy Mack come back. And then Josh Windass and the man who hasn't had a start all season, Sam Smith. I think this is a great call by Phil. Give some change to the team. They probably thought, they being Ipswich, probably thought there's going to be a certain lineup we're looking at right now. Right now, they're not getting that lineup. And Sam Smith hasn't had a start in the league. Yeah, cup, yeah. 12 from the bench in the league. So now he's getting time. I think that's fantastic for Sam. Not just for the confidence, but changing it up a little bit. Have we become a little bit predictable to other people? Maybe. But that's your starting lineup. One more time, really quickly, if you're just joining in, like, subscribe, get in the show, join the family. Okonkwo, Cluith, Hyam, Scar, Longman, Ben Sheaf, Georgie Dobson, George Thomason, James McLean, Josh Windass, Badass Windass, Calamity Jaina, and Sam Smith. So there's your lineups. Interesting times. Interesting times. Into the chats, because that's where I like to be. I like to go with your comments, and we build from there. But 10 minutes to go till the game. Quietly confident that we can get a result. I really am quietly confident we can get a result. I'll share something with you before I go to the chat. But I was watching Ipswich warming up, and I don't know if you were either. But when I see a team doing tactics in a warm-up, it makes me think a little bit. It makes me think of one or two things. One, why are they doing tactics before a game for everybody to see? It doesn't seem like the thing you do. You normally hold your cards close to your chest in a game of poker, right? You don't start showing your cards. Well, if you're putting your tactics out there just before the game and in a warm-up, are you showing your cards or are you bluffing? Are you showing something that you want the other team to maybe get prepared for, but you're going to pull something else? Now, then, what I'm talking about in particular, we might see this in the match, is free kicks coming in, say, 35 yards out from goal, from the left or from the right wing, and there is certainly aiming it at a certain area in the box. Far left of the field, far right of the field, far stick. They're going for the far post, okay? But let's per se, they get a free kick in that position, out there on the wide, left or right, 35 yards out. Let's just say they don't play that play, and we've set up to defend that play. I'm just saying, it just seemed a little bit strange that they were doing that, and I had to bring that to your attention. So keep watching the warm-ups, keep getting ready, keep getting your Weetabix down. We're having that big bacon and eggs breakfast or steak sandwich, whatever you got. Keep it going and keep your glass full as well. Going into the chat, got to say hello to Grims, to Angus McWhirter, Steve. How you doing, Steve? And Digging This in the house. Going to read your comments right now. Pre-shows are great, Steve. Glad you're continuing them. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's the feedback a guy needs to hear, really. Now you know you're going to get them. And I enjoy doing them. I really do. It preps the whole thing, yeah? And no, I don't know that anybody else does it like me. I don't really care. What I want to do is bring you what I can and what I feel is the best I can be. That's what I'm trying to do here. And like I say, the next show, got 4 days till the next match. So I got 4 days to work with the software and bring a different delivery. That's what I'm trying to do. So the next show is going to be a streaming situation, not a live situation. And yeah, couldn't get there this week. Into Digging This. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Digging This. Good morning, everybody. Get in here. Stevie, good to see you. Let's go, Wrexham. Absolutely. You know, talking about the international matches, the concussion I had in midweek, I said 5-1 the Wales game. It finished 7-1. I mean, I watched the match. So that's proof that I had a concussion midweek. And I got a big bang on the head. Can't see it now, but just there's a big red mark up here. But I had a concussion in the week. That's why I was literally not Johnny on the spot. So just so as you know, Angus McWhirter will get you in a second. Swig, swig. The host choking on water. How about that, yeah? Excuse bloody me. Angus McWhirter, I am still waiting for the broadcast to start. Let me check mine, because I've got it up already. Yep, I'm looking at the town. Excuse me, sorry, guys. Just choking on the Vasa, water, agua. So the Ipswich mascot's there. I saw the guys walking through, and everything's blue on the inside. It's like, I like blue. It's not a bad color, but everything's lit up blue on the inside. It's a little bit too blue, maybe. But anyway, guys are out there. Things are going good. So my stream was good. Waiting for your stream until the preview screen disappears. Okay. You are the main screen anyway. Oh, what a lovely guy. What a lovely guy. What a lovely guy. Did you get the lineups, Angus? Just checking. Anybody, do you need the lineups? Because if you do, I'll go through it one more time. If not, we're getting ready to go for it. 5 minutes to go. Thoughts on the game? I really got a feel that Ipswich is going to come storming. There's no reason why they shouldn't. The home form, lovely field. They're in a momentous situation right now. They've only played 14 games. We played 15, so they've got still one match to make up. So they can still climb higher in the rankings. Yes, 7th right now. All the other games coming in. I'm going to give you some of the results as well. Going to bring that up right now, guys. Give me 1 second. This will help everybody stay in tuned. One more time. Here we go. Results from yesterday. Obviously, the game yesterday. I'll get back into the Ipswich talk in a second. Preston 1, Blackburn 2. Great win. Great win for Blackburn. But Preston losing at the wrong time at home. It happens. It happens. We know about that. Bristol City 3-0 over Swansea. Bloody hell. Swansea, come on. Get it going. We are the #1 club in Wales. And it happened. And I don't know if you got this result, but it happened. It really did happen. Charlton 1, Southampton 5. 5. 5. Where's that come from? Where's that been all season? Hey? I'll tell you what. Gonna ring off the scorers for you because it has to be said, yeah? Excuse me. Ryan Manning gets it on 14. Adam Armstrong puts them 2-0 up on the road on 16, yeah. On 22, Azaz puts it up 3-0. Within 22 minutes, they're 3-0 up. Yeah. And then you got to say, sorry, at 22, they're 4-0 up, sorry, because Janda puts one in on 20. So they're 4-0 up on 22 minutes, yeah. Charlton get one back, 45 plus 1, and that's from Jones. But then you got to say it all goes wrong again, 43 minutes. It's 5-1 at half time. That is absolutely outrageous. Nathan Jones must have been, that would have been a show to watch Nathan Jones on the side going absolutely ballistic on his team. Because 5-1 at home, I tell you, a team in form like Charlton, boom, boom, boom. They didn't see that coming. Charlton, not the only team to get a win today. Coventry City, league leaders, I tell you what, they're going to run away with this. They really are. There's nobody going to stop them. They're really in form right now. But didn't start well and didn't end well. I'm saying didn't start well for Coventry, but didn't end well for West Bromwich Albion. No, it didn't. 9 minutes in, West Brom get the lead. Looking bloody good. 32 minutes in, they're 2-0 up. 41 minutes in, Eccles gets one back for West Brom, and that's your half-time score. Early in the second half, red card comes along for Malumbi on 49. And Coventry City say, well, you know, we're 10 on 11. We'll just take the advantage with the man. We'll slowly work into this. 7 minutes later, we'll get one back. 2-2, Sims. And then right 6 minutes later, Victor Torp. We talked about Victor Torp in the match against Wrexham not long ago, being dangerous. He gets the winner on 61. Coventry winning again. Absolutely phenomenal. Looking at the state of affairs, they are now 8 points clear, top of the league, over Middlesbrough in second on 29, Stoke City on 27 in third, Bristol City on 26, as is Preston, who lost today, on 26, slipping down, and Millwall and Hull City rounding out 6 and 7. So there you go. That's what we've got going. Thoughts on the doors, guys? What are your thoughts on the doors? Are you worried? Are you quietly anxious that we're going to get a big result? I tell you, it can happen. It really can happen. Just 1 second. Beautiful. There we go. Back into the chat as we get ready for this. 3 minutes before kickoff, guys. And I'm loving this. So remember, the pre-game will continue 2 days before the match. But the preview into the watch-along has been shortened 15 minutes because I thought to myself, 30 minutes in is wasting your time. 15 minutes in, more connected, we can have a better time. And that's the thought pathing behind it. And next show is going to be a different delivery as well. Back into the chat, guys. Angus McWhirter, I'm still waiting for the broadcast. Tell me if you've got it, and I'll leave you if you haven't. If you haven't got the broadcast, I'll keep you painted with pictures. So another thing as well, guys, a few people will not have a TV screen because they're at work. So I will be painting pictures in and around the game throughout, just to keep people in tune, yeah? Because it's hard to feel what's happening if you can't feel where the game is. Simo Evans, big up to you, my friend. What's up, dude? What's up, my friend? How you doing? Angus McWhirter, I have the lineups pulled up. I have my computer resources. Angus is as sarcastic as me, mate. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. So let's look on the live side. Let's take a look at the pitch. Let's take a look at the pitch. Everybody's walking on. They're slapping hands. You can see that. Things are going to get started real quick. Like I say, the field looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Christian Walton's going to be busy today. He's going to be busy. Going to blow the... There's a few brain cells gone. Anywho, back into it. So like I say, in midweek, had a bit of a concussion going, guys. I feel great now. and getting ready for the game. Getting ready for it. And let's not choke on the water again, Stevie. Let's just have some water. I think Arthur Okonkwo is going to be busy. I really think Arthur's going to have a busy day. We've got to be big in defense, and we've got to get up and down the field. We can't get pinned in. Let's not get pinned in today. We've got to get up and down the field. Different forward line. Different forward line. That's another thing. You've got to say the forward line's different as well. Going up with... that's interesting. There we go. Small that down a bit. Just 1 second. See if that lines up. Sammy Smith getting his first run out of the day or the season. Let's hope he hits the net. What's it going to say for Sam Smith if he can get a goal? I think it ups the confidence and it makes for a better Sam Smith on the day. If you don't get starting, what are you doing? So again, Sammy Smith on the day, looking for it. Jimmy Mack now with Dara O'Shea, 2 Irishmen there, 2 Republican Irishmen at the centre start there. Jimmy Mack, Dara O'Shea. And they know each other. Don't kid yourself. They know each other very well. There's your man in the middle, Dean Whitestone. Dean Whitestone, referee. I'll tell you what, we've got a good referee on today. Definitely got a decent referee. Got an itchy nose. Itchy bloody nose. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Get ready. We're getting this off the ground right now. Phil Parkinson on the sidelines, treading on the blue Astro. I think he's picked a decent team. It's an interesting team. It's not the team we expected, but got to say, we'll soon find out where this takes us. But interesting team. Just waiting for things to get ready. There you go. Game's live. We are live. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Stay in their end. It would be a good idea. But I tell you what, great crowd, lovely scene here at Portman Road. Fantastic. Wrexham now need to get the ball under control. Put it down the line. There we go. Ipswich now moving forward over halfway. Coming down the right side. Loads of space, loads of space. Jimmy Mack leaving quite the hole there. Getting sucked into the play. Another thing there, but Jimmy hasn't got the pace against these kids. Remember, giving away a lot of years against a lot of younger players. And I do say this, youth and quality is key in the championship and a smattering of experience as well. But there's a bit of a fast pace on the game right now. Ipswich playing tic-tac-toe in front of Wharton. Don't want to carry that one on too long. Might find yourself in a bit of trouble. There we go. Going into the chat quickly, guys. Angus, I have 4 screens going. There you go, buddy. Keep yourself well informed. That's the way to be. Bring them up. Keep them up. And have those technical difficulties as well in between that give you heart attacks. Ipswich now down on the right side here, looking to go forward. Minute in, nothing really to talk about. Nice way to start. Arthur now with the ball. Goes over halfway. Nice long kick. Good kicking game from Arthur today is what's needed. Sam can't bring that down. Needs to get a better touch on the ball. Couldn't bring it down. Josh is waiting in the middle. Ball coming over to the far side now. Nicely played over to the right side. Chested down perfectly over halfway now. Ipswich coming down the right side. Very naive from Jimmy Mack, I tell you. Very naive. What is he playing at? That's twice now in the opening minutes. Jimmy Mack has really been caught out of position. Unlike Jimmy Mack. Very unlike Jimmy Mack. I've got to say, that's not like Jimmy Mack to get caught out of position like that. But he did. It happens. It does. It happens sometimes. A little bit of confusion between himself and Sheaf. At the end of the day, though, you've got to keep it a lot tighter than that. Danger signs there. Coming down the right side, more so. Ball overplayed. Does get there, though. Switching the play, perhaps. Should be no free kick. Jimmy Mack in there pretty hard. Repels the play. He's been warned a couple of times. Now he's stepping up the game. Very deliberate moment there. All the way back to Wharton. Into the chat quickly. Anil Fineza. Good evening. Good evening, my friend, because it's 11 p.m. here in Phils. Oh, yeah. That's the Philippines, obviously. So Kiefer Moore, Kabori, and Libby is definitely not a striker. You know, yeah, it's there to say, isn't it? It really is. It's there to say. Ball coming in onto the far side, in front of the box now, coming back onto the right side. They want the action coming in from the right side. Ball in, weak cross. Arthur's easy collection. Could have let it go. Nice collection from Arthur. Very, 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 very soft start to the match by both teams. Interesting times. Nothing given, nothing taken. Arthur goes long down the field. Sam Smith does bring it down for once. Nice play by Sammy. Wrexham on the ball. Long ball and winning the second ball. That's what we got to do. You got to win the first challenge and win the second ball. Keep in the play, keep the possession, and start to grow with confidence. This is a match where Wrexham has to then get back in the drill of things, yeah? Dominic Hyam on the ball. Now rough is it off to the Jimmy Mack on the wing. No time for Jimmy. You knew where that was coming back. But it opens up the space. Jimmy Mack making that simple play opens up the space, and that's why they're playing those quickly into feet balls. Tic-tac-toeing, out of trouble, into trouble, whichever way you want to look at it. Ball over the top, onside play. Definitely onside. No foul there. No foul there. Carry on, says the referee. And don't forget, it's Black Friday, guys, at the store until November 30th. I picked up a shirt. New shirt coming. I'll wear it the next show. I'm not going to tell you what it is or the color, but a new Wrexham shirt for sure. But it's coming. I did my Black Friday thing. So I got a nice, lovely Wrexham shirt coming up. Remember, those shirts in behind me, guys, they don't move. That's big respect to the miners. That's always going to be that way. Always has been. I'm from a mining community. As a little boy, I'm from a mining community. I used to smell the coal from the pits right on my doorstep. I'm not kidding you. And that's not 1870. That was 1970. Absolutely a long time ago. Long, long time ago. I'm glad I lived in those times. Ball over the top now. Keeper comes, collects. Well collected. Oh, nice fumble, slap in the face. I tell you. Get up, Furlong. You're okay, son. You're okay. Walton has the ball. Nice one. Furlong got a little bit of a slap in the face by Walton collecting the ball. Wasn't the cleanest collection, but at least he got the rebound. Ball over the top. Sammy Smith was looking for the ball down the line, and you know what? Watch Sam Smith's run. You'll know where to put the ball. Sam looking active, looking hungry. Nice pressure right now from Wrexham in the final third. But again, you got to say, Ipswich is a quality team. Wrexham picking the ball off now. Middle, not the best of pass. Needs to go wide. It goes wide. Get the cross in. Does he get the cross in? Fumbles the cross, but it comes off. It should be a corner kick. Wrexham now with the corner. Longman doing very well. Like to see Ryan Barnett coming in later. Back into the chat. Quick cap. Catching up with all the superstars. Simon Evans just ordered my new Wrexham top. Hopefully a good result. Get in there, Simon. Get in there. Black Friday savings. I love it. I think it's so clever to have the Black Friday at the time of the season that we do, simply because it affords the clubs all across the leagues chances to make shirt sales and get extra revenue. And hey, it all counts. Even the billionaire club, Wrexham, needs to make shirt sales and ticket sales. Great steal now. Oh, referee, come on, Dean. You could have let that go. Nice play, nice hustle. I tell you what, Wrexham looking very, very, very hungry to get in there. Hunting in packs. You could say that was a foul. Absolutely. Comes in there, uses the hip and smashes him out of the way. But nice intensity by Sammy Smith. First start of the season. He's looking lively. I always feel sorry for Sam that he doesn't get enough time. He's going to get some time today. What he needs to do is capitalize and consider scoring a goal to keep the pressure on Kiefer, Josh, Ryan Hardy, and even Nathan Broadhead. And Nathan in the midweek game, he was pretty much on fire. Pretty much on fire. Absolutely. Absolutely. Octo Gifted Experience, that's her name. Bloody lovely. Don't feel confident about today. A win would be a big boost. You know, if I were to say how this feels right now, both teams are in it. But unless we really capitalize and get that goal, we're leaving ourselves up and open against Kieran's boys. Kieran McKenna, the coach there, watching you now on the sidelines, just getting out of his chair. Kieran McKenna, great coach. He knows what he's doing. Phil's a great coach, knows what he's doing. But the teams today, the way the match is starting, it's a very silky feel to the match. It's a very soft feel to the match. And like I say, if we don't score, I think that you've got to realise that Ipswich will probably get one big chance in the match and put it away. So we have to capitalise in front of them. Nothing happening so far. Very tight. Both teams keeping each other pinned. Right now, Walton on his own box with the ball. Gets it back again. A little bit dangerous playing with fire on the edge of the box there, Ipswich. They do get away safely up to halfway. Confident team with the ball. Like I said in the pre-game, they're going to keep the ball on the ground. They're not going to look to launch it 50 yards. They're not going to sky it. They're going to play the ball on the grass. Like a great coach once said, and I've told you this a billion times, the great Brian Clough, as he said, if God wanted the ball to be played in the air, he'd have put grass in the clouds. And he didn't. God put grass on the ground. Hence, the ball's got to roll on the floor. There you go. Brian Clough. Never forget that guy. Fantastic coach. Really fantastic coach. Loved every minute of it. Back into the chat, Angus McWhirter. It blows my mind that it's 11 p.m. somewhere while I am caffeinating myself in the AM. Yeah. What a lovely world. And considering we're on a flat earth, why doesn't everybody have the same time? I'm laughing. Free Pug Show in the house. There you go. Okay, I'm here. It's going. Right on, right on. Welcome in. Free Pug Show. Such a cool name. Such a cool name. Such a cool name. And who doesn't love a pug? Who doesn't love a pug? Would like to see Sam Smith get something today, though. Oh, yeah. Not choking on the water anymore. Ipswich coming down the left side, over halfway. Looking menacing. Slide ball, he's going to get there. Cross coming in, does come in. Danger! Well headed over the bar. Jimmy Mack read the play. Well done, Captain Mackey. Fantastic Jimmy Mack saving the day there. If he doesn't get there, check the back post. Someone's coming in to put that in at the back post. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Jimmy Mack's not there. Two guys on the back end. Bang, 1-0. Nice cross. Chips it in. Arthur can't get there, out of position. Doesn't read that correctly, does he? So, Arthur makes a mistake. Jimmy Mack starts bad. Saves the team. 11 minutes in. Going quick. This game is going quick. Things are going quick. Ball in the great corner, far post. What's going to happen? Headed out wide. Arthur comes, tips it over. Well done, Arthur. Doing your job, son. Keeping it safe. The big man doing very, very, very well recently. Doing exceptionally well. Just checking for some scores for you guys. Birmingham's 1-0 up on Norwich City already. Another bad day for the Canaries. Another bad day for the Canaries. I tell you, Norwich City can't do anything at all. Are they going to go down to League One? Corner coming in now. Corner on the centre spot. Corner on the centre spot. Backing it out. Clip back into the MA. Shot coming in. Not without. I tell you, not without. Not without. Big Dara getting the boots on it. Dara O'Shea, number 16 there, getting the boots on it. Edge of the box. And another big shot coming in. Warning signs, 26, I should say. Dara O'Shea. Warning signs. Phil, defending's going well, but we have been warned a couple of times. Let's see how this progresses. We need to build from the middle. Get on the ball, use the ball, and be confident. Ball down the line now. Doesn't get there. Ipswich now starting to open up, feeling at home. Run through the middle, free kick coming up. No, says the referee. Advantage played. Passing game so far has not been very good from Wrexham. We need to up it in the middle. Keep possession. Ipswich coming down the right side one more time. Beautiful cross. Arthur going over. No problem. No problem with that one. Ani Hinetsa, yes. Angus McWhirter, I'm watching from the Philippines, Asian country. It's 11 p.m. here. Hey, I'll tell you what, it'll probably be close to 1 o'clock when you finish, no? But hey, welcome in Philippines. There's a lot of people from the Philippines get on this channel. It really is. It's so, like I say, this channel is so much fun to host because there's people from all over the world, and it's fantastic. It really is. Such a little planet, our little blue planet. Sorry, red planet. Can't say blue right now, can we, eh? It's a red planet. Gets it out of feet. Well done, Jimmy Mack, getting that ball out of his feet, getting it down the field. But again, no link-up play right now. Ipswich starting to force the hammer, starting to dominate. We're coming up to 15 minutes. Ball on the halfway, coming to the right side. Nice defensive play by Thomason. Hassling, leaving no time on the ball. Again, Ipswich now moving the play down to the left side, on the edge of the box, looking for the cross. Does the cross come in? No, it doesn't. He fakes the cross. Takes it to the wide side, puts the cross in. Great cross. Danger, 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 danger. Arthur's got to come. Collects it. Well done, Arthur Okonkwo. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Digging this. Oregon, USA gets in there, son. How about that win in the week, hey? Does Uruguay feel good after that? I don't think so. But the USA does. Oh, yeah. Big win. Yes. And the draw is coming up soon for the World Cup, guys. December 5th. Get ready. We'll be going to cover that one live. And now Wrexham coming forward. Sammy Smith bombing forward on his own, taking on 5 players. Still got the ball. Should be a foul, referee. Come on. And I did say in the pregame that Dean Whitestone would let the guys bash each other, push each other, let them dictate the play. You're seeing exactly that style of refereeing. He only gives out roughly 3 to 4 yellow cards a game, which is not really high. Ipswich now coming down the left side, looking dangerous, into the box, going down the line, crosses it in, doesn't get the cross in. Now he fakes off. Cross comes in now. Well saved by Arthur Okonkwo down low. Well done, Arthur. Arthur is alive today. I did say Arthur would be busier than Mr. Walton in the Ipswich net. He totally is. He totally is. He totally is. Hull City 1-0 up on QPR right now after 17 minutes, and it's still 1-0 to Birmingham City over Norwich. Changing the coach, but not changing fortunes. Wowza. You know, after a couple of games in the season, they had the top scorer, Josh Sargent, on 5 at the time, and they looked like they were going great guns. And ever since that, boom, they've dropped off the map. Lee Manning, and remember all the fans at home at Norwich booing every game because they can't get a win? Well, Wrexham fans, Ipswich fans would be booing if it was the same thing. Doesn't matter what sport, if you're not getting it done at home, the fans are not happy. Ipswich now through the middle, putting the pressure on, going down the left side, on the edge of the box. Wrexham now standing tall. You know where the ball's going to go. Comes out to the right side. He's going to channel into the right side, takes the shot because he's got no options. Going out for the throw, Ipswich throw. When a guy stalls like that, and I mean really stalls, Jaden there sitting on the ball in front of the box, not moving around. Lack of ideas. Lack of ideas. And I hope that continues. Ball into the box. Repelled one more time. Going to be a clash here. Well done. Sammy Smith looking to, or Josh Winners looking to get in there, sorry. Dangerous play here. No foul. Going out for a throw. Going down a little bit easy there. Not exactly looking for the penalty, Mr. O'Shea, but went down a little easy, a little soft. Referee's having none of that. And I love this referee today. He's showing that, hey, he's going to let men be men and battle it out, yeah? If it was women v women, I'd say women v women. But it's men v men, And he's going to let him battle it out. Ball on the right side now. Danger again. One more time. Does the cross come in? Cross does come in, but not accurate enough. Over the top. High, wide, and ugly. Wrexham setting up again for one more goal kick. Coming up to 20 minutes in. Wrexham fans in fine spirit, cheering on the Red Dragons. 20 minutes in, so far things are looking good, but you know what I mean? It only takes a second to score a goal, and things can look great and then look really bad in a little bit of more than a second. 0-0 so far. 18:25 gone. Ball over the halfway line. Kick from Arthur Okonkwo. Having problems reaching that final third. Ipswich defence is standing tall. Ball now down the middle. Ipswich on the attack. Pushing it wide. Does go wide. Edge of the box now. Cross comes in into the box. Headed one more time. Brilliant defence. Maxi Kluth got an absolute hammer header on it. Ball in the box. Arthur Okonkwo comes. Punches away. Brilliant by Arthur. And I tell you what, that's how you tackle. Jimmy Mack getting in there. Sliding low. Power tackle. Egley not a chance at anything to develop a cross back in. Again, Arthur Okonkwo coming for the cross. Gets a punch on it. Beggars the question, why doesn't he catch it? Furlong now with the throw. Long throw coming into the box. Still 0-0. Ball gets in the box. Headed again one more time out of the box. Great defense by Hyam. Furlong now on the right side looking to put the ball in. Doesn't get the ball in. Ball now crossed in far side, left side. Big head. Cleared one more time. Literally repelled down the field. It's great to clear the danger, but we need to find somebody on the ball. I'm telling you this, if Ipswich can commit 6 players on the offense, then we can commit 4 players on the other side. Just saying. We need to spread the load a little easier. Get someone out there to link up the play, get us down the field. Little soft foul there going against Longman. Considering what Dean's calling, Dean Whitestone, the referee, that was a little soft. But hey, no complaints. He's doing a fine job so far. Ball down the right side. Ipswich keep it in play. Lovely touch. Jimmy Mack backing off. Wisely keeping the defence locked. Ball into the middle. Going down the left side one more time. Changing up the play pretty well. Ipswich have really changed up play. Finding space. Well repelled one more time. Got to say, Ipswich trying it. But Wrexham in defence have done a fantastic job. Josh Windhouse can't collect it. Doesn't bring it down. Hence when I said in the pre-game, when Josh is on, he's on. And when he's not, he's not. Let's hope Josh Windhouse picks it up again, shows some brilliance again today. Ball down the left side, coming down the right side. Furlong now, deep in his own half. Down the right wing, up to halfway. Kept in play. But again, Wrexham, great tackling. Dominic Hyam, the man, giving no quarter. Won't let that ball pass. And again, George Thomason, likewise, giving no space. Kieran McKenna there, the coach, Ipswich, firing on the team. And again, Wrexham defensively sitting very, very strong in this match. Comfortable, confident, playing the ball around. Don't like to see it played in front of the goal, though. But playing the ball around confidently, coming into the game, doing what they've got to do as a road team. And Ipswich doing what they should be doing as the home team, looking to entertain, looking to make the action, dictating the play. And Wrexham reacting to the play. Eventually, they're going to have to dictate something themselves. Again, O'Shea on the ball. Walking pace, inviting Wrexham to come forward, to open up the slots. Wrexham sitting defensively, disciplined, not suckered in, playing the ball wisely, playing a very clever game. And going back into the chat from the pre-game from D. Scott. D. Scott came in and said that he liked the angle that if we were to lose today, he wants to see a good performance, a performance where the team isn't gelling, but where it's playing as a decent championship club. Yes, I kind of agree with that. Into the chat. Reg viewer, pale blue dot, as NASA says. It's fantastic. Reg viewer, beautiful, mate. I'm going to read that again. A pale blue dot, as NASA says. That's fantastic, mate. That's fantastic. You know what? This planet is so crazy at times with the things we can come up with, yeah? It's probably a wonderful place to be at times. I tell you, I don't do politics, though. That's the one thing I don't do, guys. I got no politics in me. I keep it clean. I keep it clean. Wrexham now, but yeah, pale blue, NASA says. That's excellent. Wrexham down the right side. Need to get the ball in the danger zone. Someone's got to get on the end of it. Oh, I tell you, nice touch off Bolton there. And I tell you, wasn't exactly meant to shoot, but it was going dangerously in. Wrexham now keeping the play alive. Maybe should have took a second. Keeping the ball well alive now. Jimmy Mack into George Thomason. What's Thomason going to do? Not the best play. And there again. There's Josh Windass not coming up with what he should be doing. Windass on the ball now. Again, another mix-up and let-off from Windass. If he doesn't wake his ass up, he's coming off. I know he's done good things so far this year, but he needs to wake his ass up. He looks like he's half asleep. He's not in the game. When you see a guy, and I'm laughing, when you see a guy flicking a ball, not getting that flick, he's just not in tune with the game. He's got to get in tune with the game. Ball coming in, dangerous. Back post. Should be a free kick against Ipswich there on the back of Maxi Cluers. Ball live. Dean Whitestone keeping the ball going. We've got a match that's not going to slow down. We won't have much added time unless there's a massive injury. But I tell you what, Whitestone's managing a brilliant game for me. I love this style of refereeing. He's keeping the game moving. The action is non-stop. We got a football match. 25 minutes coming up. Ball down to the right side from left to right. Beautiful switch-in play. A nice footballing team is what Ipswich are. Nice footballing team. And that is how Kieran McKenna likes to set up. Lots of possession, ball on the floor, lots of tic-tac-toes, lots of short balls into feet, and build it methodically. What it does do is cook the clock. If you don't have the quality behind that kind of play, it just cooks the clock and you'll end up with a 0-0. I'd be fine with a 0-0 today. I'd have no problems with that. Would you? Into the chat as we got a little bit of break. Simon Evans says, welcome. Also amazing to have you all here. I'm from Wrexham. So brilliant. Welcome to all. Amazing to have you all here. I'm from Wrexham. So let's big up Simon Evans, OG Wrexham. Big up, fella. Big up. Where's your seat? Do you go to the games? Where's your seat? I'd love to know which stand you're sitting in so I can actually talk to you next time we're at the Ikeras, the racecourse ground. Ikeras. Yes. A lovely place. I was born 30 miles away from the building. Yeah, crazy, eh? Crazy. Lovely part of the world. The world is a lovely place. But, yeah, 30 miles. Okay, Wrexham now pushing again. I like what I've seen so far. The only worry I've got with this kind of play right now is that our 5 and 5, the 5 on the forward side and the 5 in defence, you can see we're playing a 5 and 5 routine, yeah? The pressing on the 5 up front is beautiful, but the 5 at the back, they got to stay home. And that's why we're seeing the intermittent play where we can't find people moving forward. The 5 and the 5 are disjointed for two different reasons. The 5 up front are pressing, trying to steal, trying to build, trying to get a shot off. And the back 5, keeping the door locked, keeping it safe, doing their job. Again, Phil's got the tactics just right for this. It's individual errors that will cost you either side of the equation, that being Ipswich or Wrexham. And that's either the Tractor Boys or our own Red Dragons. Ball over the top. He's onside. Going into the box. Well covered again. Maxi Cluers not letting any space. Beautiful read again. Beautiful read again. Ball out of the play. Wrexham, though, coming into their own in this match. If they can steal a goal here before half-time, it could make things very interesting for Ipswich. The pressure would be on. And right now, as the Wrexham are growing into the game, there's more pressure growing on Ipswich than on Wrexham. Again, remember, before the match, the bookies, even I say, Ipswich are the favourite to win this one. But looking at this now, Wrexham's coming into this. They schooled themselves in training. You can see that they're prepped. And Jimmy Mack has saved us once on the goal line with a head over the bar. And things are looking good. It's a nice tempo to the ball, passing into the feet. Maxi Cluers makes a big horror there. Shot coming in. Shot could have come in, didn't come in. Too much hesitation. Foul coming up. Well done, referee. Josh takes the foul, asking for the card. Dean Whitestone's like, relax, Josh, relax. Scores on the doors. Oxford 1-0 up on Middlesbrough. I tell you. Leicester City 1-0 up on Stoke City. Woohoo! Things are happening, people. Things are happening. Don't forget, tomorrow it's the Sheffield derby. Sheffield United taking on Sheffield Wednesday. The scores on the doors right now. Birmingham, oh dear, it's going really bad for Norwich City. 2-0 down already. Norwich, why'd you even bother going on the trip? 2-0 down already. Portsmouth 1-0 up on Millwall. Hey, things are happening. Stoke City 1-0 down at Leicester. I tell you. Hull City's 1-0 up at QPR. I said in the pregame, I felt Hull could get something there, and they are. QPR not in great form. And Oxford United 1-0 up on Middlesbrough. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ball back. I'm enjoying this match. I hope you are too, guys. I tell you what, this is a great score to be at right now. If Ipswich had been a bit more determined to get on the end of things, they may well have snatched a goal within this first 29 minutes. But right now, a third of the way through the match, setting up comfortably, ball down the right side, onside, keeps it in play, doesn't keep it in play. But again, great start from Wrexham. Nearly 30 minutes into the match, on the road, on the back of the international break, we're getting back into the drill of things, and things are looking rather good. Nice ball down the right side. Just couldn't keep that ball in. Lovely scenes again. Got to say, lovely scenes at Portman Road here. Beautiful scenes. Massive game of head tennis going on. That's 4-5 head tennis. Ball on the ground. Jimmy Mack going long down the line, as he does. Can anybody get on the end of it? It's a blue head on the end of it. Cleared one more time. The head tennis continues. Nice fake there. All the way down the line. Should be going back to the keeper, as it does. Walton taking an eternity with the ball. It's something that Ipswich like to do. Foot on the ball, have a look around, see what's going on, disperse the play. Ball going straight out. Quite a few of the plays that Ipswich have done down the right side, the long balls, they haven't really materialised. And I'd like to think that they're going to stop that kind of play. They are a short passing team into feet. But if you want to long ball it, you long ball it, because I'm sure the likes of Dan Scar, Dominic Hyam, Maxi Cleworth will eat those balls up all day long. And quite frankly, I'd sooner see the easy plays than the tic-tac-toe around our box that gives people nightmares. Ball down the line, up and under, going over halfway, just over halfway. Ball brought down. Nice play by Sheafy. Gets the ball under play to Maxi Cleworth. Now on the right side. Long win. Back into Cleworth. Into the middle. Dominic Hyam one more time. Sorry. Scar one more time to Dominic Hyam. Ball well played. Dominic Hyam gets the ball back in. Nicely played. Getting themselves into trouble. Getting themselves out of trouble. Wrexham, a few hospital balls. There's a lovely ball into space. Windass dropping deep to collect the ball. Be that link man. Comes to nothing, but a good choice by Josh to be the link man. Offer yourself and get the team up the field. But again, Josh doesn't look like he's absolutely awake today. One moment of brilliance can change that, that's for sure. Walton now down the ball into halfway. Again, well read. Dan Scar nicely back to Arthur Okonkwo. Arthur going long. Arthur's keeping the ball nice and easy. He's going long. He's not making any risky plays. No foul there. No foul there. Referee calls the foul. Referee does call the foul. Ball down the right side. Now, can we get the cross in? Still haven't got that cross in coming off for a corner. Hey, we'll take the corner. We'll take the corner. Back into the chat. We'll take the corner. Ethan Scott, what streaming website do you use? I've got the iFollow, and you can also, not today though, Dazen also does it. You can go Paramount Plus as well. And sometimes there's a website open, live.ru. If you search the menu to the left side, but don't click on the sound. Otherwise, you'll get ads. So, yeah, Dazen, I follow. Waste of a throw there. Free kick coming up to Ipswich. I tell you what, that was a waste of a play there. Should have delivered the ball to someone with space around him. Longman giving the ball no space around. Ipswich, easy free kick coming up now, 33 minutes. Norwich have got a goal back. I tell you what, there's life in the Canaries. They're not down the pit. They're not done. There's life in the Canaries. 2-1. Birmingham 2. Norwich 1. There's life in the Canaries. Let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens. Again, Ipswich tic-tac-toeing out from the back. There's been a few chances where Wrexham and the press have been winning these balls, the second ball. If they can continue to win the second balls in those deep areas, they may well pick off an opportunity to get one on goal, because right now, nothing really is happening for Wrexham up front. But again, one of the other things is that Ipswich are not really having free hand with this, and Wrexham's hassling, hunting in packs, pressing is working a treat right now, that you could see a result coming out of this game. Longman now on his own, 2-on-1. Well played. Plays the ball off an Ipswich defender, wins the throw. Let's use the ball wisely, Longman. Let's use that ball wisely. Ipswich fans in the background looking rather miserable. No goals so far. Let's hope it stays that way. Just teasing. If there's any Blues fans in there, bucker up, get in here, have some banter. You'll have a laugh. You'll have a good laugh. Great Wrexham fans from all over the world on this channel. And there's quite possibly some great Tractor Boys fans, Blues fans, Ipswich fans here as well. Ball down the right side now, over the top. Not finding their destination, out for another throw-in. Bit scrappy on the play at times as well, guys. But again, when you get two decent teams going at it, and they haven't been playing for a couple of weeks, and they've had another international break, which really breaks up the mojo for every club team, it takes a little while to get back into the rhythm of things. And right now, you can see that Ipswich have probably found their rhythm at home a little quicker moving forward, but Wrexham have certainly found their rhythm in defence, as you might have expected. Ball to the right side now. Dominic Hyam back into the middle. Dan Scar on the edge of the box. Going long again. Josh Windhouse is still in his sleeping bag. He hasn't quite woke up. I'm sure Phil will get him to wake up at half-time. It's either that or someone's coming on. And again, I was quite surprised Nathan Broadhead didn't start today, because in the 7-1 win for Wales midweek, he actually came on later in the match and did pretty well. Looked active. Did well. Jimmy Mack now on the line. 2-on-1. Doesn't take the ball with him. No fouls to the referee. Oh, I tell you, a bit of a late challenge there. You go, I tell you what, boom, it could be the first yellow card of the game. Thomason, yes, it's the first yellow of the game. Coming in like a freight train, but he didn't hit the man. Like, a little bit of a reaction from Dean Whitestone, but no complaints. Dean's doing fine so far. But take another look at the hit. It is definitely yellow. Clumsy, not malicious. Just clumsy. But yes, first yellow of the card of the game. GC, George Thomason. Not happy. Now, Phil's got something to think about. With attacking, defending, and tackles like that, he's only one more yellow card away from the dreaded Roja, Carta Roja, red card, Rota Carta. So let's hope George keeps it together. He's got to dodge the bullet. Yellow card for another half and a good 8 minutes to go. Not the norm. Doesn't normally jump in like that, but he chose to. Dean Whitestone, or Whitestone, not Whitestein, Whitestone. But you know what? If it was German, it would be Whitestein. It'd be Weisstein. Weisstein, Whitestone. Anywho, ball coming over to the right side again. Ipswich now loads of space. Furlong on the ball. Goes further to the right side. On the wing now. Well played by Jimmy Mack. Backing up. Leaving no space. Shutting down the wing play Dead. There's the experience for you. Might not have the legs, but Jimmy Mack certainly has the experience. And with him not playing for a few matches, let's get it this way. You can train all you like. But if you're not playing matches, you're not game sharp, you're training sharp. There's a big difference. There's a big, big difference. Jimmy Mack hasn't been playing regular. First couple of minutes into this game, he looked rusty. He didn't look sharp. His timing was terrible. It isn't now. He's grown into the game. And you can say the same for Wrexham as well. Wrexham's growing into the game. But again, Ipswich still threatening, still having the play, still dictating where that ball's going. Furlong now down the right side again, as he's been a little menace all game long. Furlong now looking to get the receiver of the ball. Does he get the ball? Does he get the ball? He doesn't. Cross comes in. Not the best cross into Wrexham's box. Ball down the line now. Can someone get... That's a great ball. I tell you what. Sammy Smith was just a whisker from a one-on-one with the keeper there. Great first-time ball down the line. Josh Windass drops the ball. Phil Parkinson getting talked to by the fourth official. I think Phil had a toenail outside. Eat more chips. Look at the Welsh flags. Eat more chips. Eat more chips. Lovely, 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 lovely. I tell you what, Red Dragons fans in there in the numbers. In there in the numbers. Loving the day. This reminds me of when we were in League One and we went to, I think it was Blackburn Rovers in the Cup. This has got the same kind of feeling for this game. Or the Birmingham game. Last season's Birmingham game, yeah? It's the kind of same kind of feeling. Why? Because you've got a beautiful stadium, big crowd, lovely field, and a big club. And now there's two big clubs on that grass. Ipswich coming down the left side now, pushing the issue. Can they find that quality? Wrexham now defending with the lies. Fakes the cross, comes inside. Comes further inside, in front of the net now. Slides the ball into the box, looking to pick off the forwards with a tic-tac-toe move. Doesn't come in. Dangerous move, but Wrexham repel it one more time. Into the chat as we're flowing. Digging this. Yes, our boys are showing great defense today so far. Got to agree with you. Got to agree with you digging this. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely now. Ball down the left side. Well repelled. Maxi Cleworth playing a fantastic defensive game again. Max is so growing as a player for this club with every season that he's with us. He's just getting better and better. He's not the finished product, but he's getting better. Ball now down the middle. Ipswich one-on-one with the keeper. I tell you what, could have been looking for something there, but nice use of the body. Nice use of the body. Great decision by the referee. Akpom thinks he's looking for a penalty. Nothing doing. Look at the body. Look at the use of the body on the final play here. Right there. Jimmy Mack bailing us out again. Use of the body. Fair, fair, fair. One more time. Jimmy Mack coming in now. Bang. That's not a foul. Beautiful play, Jimmy Mack. And Akpom was going down already, let's face it. But Jimmy Mack panting hard, working hard. Our captain is putting in a captain's performance right now. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We're winning the second balls more often now as well, so the signs are good. The little things you do in the game are becoming more habitual right now. That's confidence. Jimmy Mack now on the ball. Wins the throw-in, doesn't keep the ball in, keeps the ball in. Yes, he does. Back to Arthur Okonkwo. A little bit scrappy right now, coming to the right side, going left side. Ball down the line, up to halfway. Smithy can't get on the end of it. Darragh O'Shea playing a great defensive game. Walton now has the ball, passes it wide. Is he going to get it back? No, he doesn't. Wrexham are really making Ipswich think about things now as the game goes on. But as the game's wearing on, space is opening up. So look for the game to be more expansive in the second half. Does the cross come in? Let's have a look now. Let's have a look. Furlong now looks for the cross. Doesn't get the cross through. Well deflected, well defended. One more time. Smithy looking for the foul. No foul, no foul, no foul. I'll tell you what, referee gives that foul, but I tell you now, I don't think he needs to. Matsuya, not too happy with it. Calls a foul. Lucky there. Smithy lucky there. Changing the ball. Referee is wanting that ball to be changed. Find it hard to believe how the referee needs the ball to be changed. And he's not playing that ball. I find that amazing that the referee changes the ball. That looks like, to me, that he was literally not satisfied with the play and with his call. He's just buying himself time there. It looks a very, very strange call there by Mr. Whitestone, as you can see with the reaction of the players. And you can feel that Ipswich will be quite pissed off because they were actually moving forward on a shot on goal there. So maybe a little bit of a blunder there by Whitestone because the players literally thought so. You can see the body language of the players. They're like, what the hell are you doing? No, really, what the hell are you doing, ref? Watch the players. Foul coming up. Definitely a foul. Physical. But yes, the referee's not perfect is what I'm saying, but he's doing a good job. Not barracking this referee. I tell you what, I could barrack a couple of referees from the international break. Canada, midweek and on the weekend. 2 red cards, 1 in each match. Most ridiculous calls I've ever seen in my life. Ball coming in now. Ipswich again, channeling down the right side. We're coming up to half-time. How much extra time do we have? Remember, we're going to take a 2-minute break at half-time. Going to check the board. Make sure we're on site, online. And that we're not going to get taken out by a bad frequency. Ball now, left side. Ipswich coming up to halfway, going over halfway, down the left wing. Last punt of the first half. Does he put the cross in? I don't think so. He's going to tic-tac-toe through the middle. He does, gets the ball back. Looking for the shot. Trying to be cute. Takes the shot. Well played by Arthur. Arthur again, keeping the angles correct. Jaden been a little bit of a menace on the left side. But again, Arthur Okonkwo, take a look. Shot comes in. Arthur deals with it, not beautifully. Hello. Cabby's in the house. Say hello to Cabby. You've got to stay this side, buddy. Yeah. There you go. Cabby's in the house. I've got to speak on that thing. Yeah, I do. You got loads of space, mate. I'll move this forward. You watch out. There you go. Ball in the middle. Danger. Let's make sure we get the ball out. We're doing well so far, buddy. We're doing well so far, Cabby. Ball into the box. Danger. Back into the mix. Wrexham getting rid of it one more time. That was not without. That could have fell to a blue boot. Could have easily been a tap-in. Again, Dean Whitestone keeping the game moving. You had a good sleep, buddy? You had a good sleep? He's just waking up. Ball well defended again by Maxi Cleworth. I tell you what, Max Cleworth is playing a fantastic game, really. Like I say, every season he's been with us. His game has come up. One of our own. Beautiful. Ipswich now. 1 minute added time, nearly up. And there you go. We are at halftime. Ipswich Town jogging off the field. McKenna jogging down. I think that's a little bit interesting. What are you jogging for? You could be walking down that sideline, having some fun. Into the chat. 0-0 at halftime. I'm going to give you the scores. And I'll tell you what, there are things happening around the league right now. Let's go to the scores right now. Birmingham 3-1 over Norwich City. Looks like a bad day. Norwich did get one back to make it 2-1, but Birmingham have made it 3-1. Portsmouth 1-0 over Millwall. Big win for Portsmouth, perhaps. That's the one I said Millwall should be getting something. Derby County, the form continues. Team can't stop winning. 1-0 up against Watford right now. Leicester City making Stoke City look bad today. It's 2-0 to Leicester City. Give you the scorelines. Steffi Mavididi on 23 and Patson Daka on 44. 2-0 it is, and I tell you, it looks like it's going to be a long day for Stoke City. One more time, 2-0 at Leicester. Going to be a long day. One more time. Just sorting this one out. One more time, guys. There we go. Into the hole. Sheffield Wednesday and United still coming up. Percentage, 64% possession for Leicester. Sorry, Ipswich on the day. Talking Leicester here. 64%. 7 tackles, 1. 7 interceptions, 1. 5 interceptions for Wrexham. 2 tackles, 1 to 5 for Wrexham. Passing, 87%, 73% in favour of Ipswich. Attacking third, 73%. To 45% in the attacking third. Discipline, 2 fouls for Ipswich, 8 fouls for Wrexham. Fouls 1, 8 fouls 1, 2 fouls for Wrexham. Yellow cards, 1 yellow card in the match. That was George Thomason with a crazy tackle. But like I say, percentage, 64, close to 65% possession for Ipswich. It's 0-0 at half-time, and you have to say things have been going pretty good. Gabby, I need the mic, buddy. You have to stay there, buddy. Yeah, you stay there. You stay there. I need a mic. There you go. Thank you very much. In fact, I need that there as well. Thank you, buddy. This is what happens when you got your little friend in with you. That's all good. He's a good guy. Scores coming through, though, as I say. Hull City 1-1 with QPR. QPR get one back. Good for QPR, not so for Hull City. But I do think the Hull still can get something there. Oxford 1-0 over Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough having troubled times getting her done. Let's see what happens shortly. There's your scores so far. Not so bad. I'm playing with a cat's tail in front of me, which, you know the thing about a cat's tail, you don't play with a cat's tail because you get scratched. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Going back into the chat here pretty quick, guys. Just setting this one channel up. Keeps moving on me. There we go. Thank you. Stay there. Beautiful. Right, you stay there. Thank you very much. Give myself some space. Into the chat. Into the chat. Into the chat. It's okay, Cabby. Don't you worry. You're good. Digging this says, yes, our boys are showing great defence so far. Angus McWhirter, I don't feel awake either. Been up since 4 a.m. Oh, it's lovely, mate. That's lovely. That's lovely. Matto, what are you watching the game on? I'm watching it on iFollow for this one. I could be watching it on DAZN at times, Paramount Plus at times, live.ru at times. I basically go and pick who's got the best broadcast on their match. That's what I do. So I'm watching iFollow today. iFollow's okay, but I'm not a big fan of it. I like the DAZN presentation for Wrexham games better. I really do. It's just a different scene. So that's what I'm saying. Excuse-moi. Reg Viewer, multilingual commentator. Absolutely. Jawohl. And got to go. Yo-Yo. Hey, Yo-Yo. There's a good one. Sorry, Ipswich Town supporter. Big Ipswich Town. Come on. Living in Germany and born in Ipswich. Woo! But enjoying your commentary. So thanks for that. Du wohnst in Deutschland, wa? Und wo genau wohnst du innerhalb von Deutschland? Yo-Yo, ich brauche eine Antwort. Now, I'm going to wait for Yo-Yo to get back in touch because he's living in Germany and I just spoke to him with some Hochdeutsch German. The rain is coming down in Ipswich and it's going to get worse, so that's going to make the ball slippy. It's going to make the game a lot better. But I tell you, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Greetings from Ben near Stuttgart. So, Ben, Stuttgart, grüß dich. And Kent Alberta X. Kent, good morning. Where you been? Have you got your bets on? You see, I know everybody in this channel. Kent Alberta X. Well, the lineup we have, this is a good first half. Result, good morning all. I couldn't agree more. It's definitely a good result. And Yo-Yo, good to Deutsch. Dankeschön, mein Freund. You obviously speak German as well. And I'm going to let you into a secret. I did live in Germany for a number of years. And at one stage, you'll kick yourself. You won't believe this. And I'm not bigging up on myself. It's just a fact. At one stage, I was the liaison officer with the Deutsche Fußballbund. Yeah. And that was in a time when Germany were the world champions. Yeah. What a time that was. And I'll tell you what, when I was in that role and in that job, really close up with the FIFA shirts, the suits. And that's not a nice place to be. They're scary. So much power. But the German Fußballbund, the German Federation, they treated me fantastic. They really did. And that was in the years where Germany was like a real superpower in football. They're not the superpower now. They can get back to it. But nonetheless, Germany's a fantastic place to live. I lived there and had a great time. I've had a great time everywhere I've lived. I love it in Canada. I love it in the UK. I love it in Germany. I've loved it everywhere I've lived. And I think that's the essence of it. Me is I adapt. I adapt so much that I end up with a computer disk in my head with a different language, whether it's Spanish, whether it's German, whether it's Italian, whether it's English. And as you said, multilingual host. Yes, I am. I love language. Into the chat. Remember, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, but I'll be right back. But Kent does like the lineup, and Kent, I did too, especially with Jimmy Mack. He's bailed us out two times. And Yo-Yo, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good to Deutsch. Schönen Dank. Steve says, doing okay, Wrexham so far. We've become a hard team to beat. Sheaf been very good. Yes, he has. Busy. In with a chance of sneaking this. We are. When, if a fresh O'Brien and Broadhead come on. Yes. And as long as Longman's not standing on the post and misses from like 2 inches, we'll be good. Kent Elberex, I have my 5-card bets in. Sorry, my $5 Canadian bets in. No money on the Tractor Boys, though. I couldn't do it. Now, I'm just going to explain that to Yo-Yo in Germany, yeah? Kent always puts a $5 bet on every match, right? And it's always he puts the bet on the other team so that we win. That's the bottom line on that one. So, Kent, I'm giving your tic-tac and tactics to Yo-Yo there in Germany. Big Ipswich fan. And lovely for joining us, mate. Welcome in. It's lovely that you're there. And Dino, 49.49. 2-1 to Wrexham. I tell you one, there's a chance it could happen. No, there's a chance it could happen, but we've got to keep it clean. But I'm looking at the rain coming down, and I tell you what, it is coming down. But that big score of the day, Southampton taking out Charlton Athletic 5-1, Bristol 3-0 over Swansea, yeah, Coventry 3-2 over West Brom. I tell you, interesting scorelines. Guys, I'm taking a 2-minute break. I'm coming straight back. Refresh the coffee, put another Shiraz on the counter. Maybe it's a lager, maybe it's a Heineken, maybe it's a Guinness, maybe it's a cup of tea, maybe it's a coffee, maybe it's just a pop, whatever it is. Fill your glass. I'll be back in 120 seconds. I'm going to go check the board and make sure everything's streaming perfectly, but I'll be right back. But at halftime, it is Ipswich 0, Wrexham 0. We're halfway there. Keep here, keep enjoying. Load up the chat, and I'll read the chat as soon as I get back after 120. Coming straight back, guys. Keep it here. And the rain is still falling. The rain is falling down. Rain is falling down. Come on, Wrexham, says MJ Steyer. Good morning, Maria. Good afternoon, Maria, I should say. Good afternoon. Kent Alberta X. Keep betting on the other team, and we definitely win the league. So again, looking in the crowd, I'm seeing what you're seeing. Fans are getting wet. The camera's getting shaky. But yes, Portman Road. Let's just share a little bit of a history with Portman Road. The overhang that you're looking there, that black overhang, yeah, with the halochrome, yeah, and the opsa just to your left there. This building has been very, I should say, that stadium, Portman Road Stadium, has looked like this way for a lot of years. I'm talking about the side stands, just like back in the day, Aston Villa Stadium, very similar stadiums early on in, not now, but early on in. But the original Portman Road on this site from, say, like the 1970s, you can still see that building when you look at this building today. It's a very warm, home, welcoming styled building. And it is that part of the world as well. But that building itself, over the years for me, it's literally etched into my memory, because as a kid, Ipswich were a decent team. Oh yeah, they were a very, very decent team, and they had big times in the heydays. European matches, League Division 1, not the Premier League, League Division 1 back in the day. And League Division 1 had been League Division 1 for decades. It's only money that has changed the form and the delivery of football, soccer. Wrexham coming onto the field. But Portman Road, really historical ground, got to say. And I've watched many, many matches over the years as a young man of teams in that stadium. So that stadium's got a lot of history. It really does. And you could say, do you have a soft spot for some of the teams? I've always had a good feeling for Ipswich. Never had bad feel. Yes, they're a rival. Of course, they're a rival. They're our rival today. They're our rival in the league. But some teams you just don't have that bitter rivalry, yeah? And some teams you do. And that's what I'm saying. But I tell you, looking at the field right now, the rain is chucking it down. And this is going to be a game where those that don't like playing in the rain will be exposed. Those that can't play in the rain will be exposed. And looking at the ball and the way it's going to bounce around this field, I got a feeling someone's going to be sliding into a tackle maybe somewhat late. That's one of the things I'm looking at right now. Kieran McKenna is still jogging. He jogged off the field. He's jogging back to the halfway line. Is he trying to send a message to his team to get their legs pumping? He probably could be, yeah? You never know. He probably could be. He probably could be. But hey, welcome back. Stay there. Keep it here. Enjoy the match. Second half is coming up. And Dino says 2-1 Wrexham. Maria says, come on, Wrexham. And the ball is live. Second half, here we go. I tell you. Halfway there, people. Halfway there. Halfway there. Remember, like, subscribe, get in this channel, join the family, get here every weekend, because this is what we do. And you in the chat, and you in the camera, yes, you know who you are. Yeah, you do. You make this what it is. One person behind a microphone is nothing. The chat, people at home, and just one guy here with you is everything. Ipswich now looking menacing. Shot raining in. Good shot. I tell you, well repelled by Arthur. Wasn't easy. You take a look on the replay when they show you that one. He doesn't get it clean, but he gets it. And that's the main thing. Gets in front of it. Difficult shot. Ipswich looking very lively. Looking like they've come out to get that early goal. Ball on the edge of the box. It's all so close. Going nowhere. buzzing around the box, left side of the box. Cross comes in, does come in. Arthur letting it go. I tell you what, letting it go right into his hands. That's how you collect the ball. Brilliant collection from Arthur Okonkwo. Watch this again one more time. This is like a goalkeeper of the 1960s. Actually catching the ball. Difficult cross. There's the body on it. Great block. Arthur working hard today. Looks like he's had a bit of a haircut as well. He's got the sides shaved down a little bit. No free kick. Referee says play on. Ipswich now moving forward over halfway. Down the left side. It's 3-on-4. Nice tackle. No foul, says the referee. Carry on. Sam Smith comes back, wins the ball. Does very well. Pushing down the right side. Keeps moving. Goes over halfway now. Looking to channel. Looking to pass off. He needs help. Longman should have read that play a bit better there. Sammy needed some help. Nice tackle. One more time. Referee blows it. Referee blows it. I thought he could have got away with that. Yellow card coming up. Ben's in the box. That's twice. Matshui's took a big hit. He does get him. He does get him. He does get him. No doubt about it. It's not the worst foul, but it definitely is a foul. Ben not so happy, but it is what it is. Matashiwa is literally asking himself when the next hit's coming. Ball out of play. Wrexham throwing. Yes, it is. 48 minutes gone. Back into the chat. Octo gifted experience. He's gone for number 2. Does it every time. No, it wasn't. I definitely go number 1 when I'm there doing the boards. Absolutely, yeah. I remember the days where I never took a break for 3 or 4 hours. That's crazy. I stopped doing it. It's not healthy. You got to relieve it. Ball over the top now. Not going to get there. Not going to get there. Nice idea, but Sam is not a gazelle. Sam's got decent pace, but he's not got great pace. And I'm loving this rain coming down. It is lashing down. This is where you know who wants to be out on the field playing football. If you're out there playing in this rain, you want to be there. Recently, like the Snow Cup final in Canada that I covered, you saw a lot of people that didn't want to be out there because they can't play in the snow. Anywho, just saying, the rain is coming down here in Ipswich, Portman Road, ball over the right side. Ipswich moving forward now, down the right side. Wrexham standing off. Not a wise idea. Need to pressure the ball. Ipswich, plenty of time to stroke it around in front of the box. Now there's a bit of pressure coming at him. Well done, George Dobson. Becoming a little bit of a menace or a limpet if you were an Ipswich fan. Ball now, right side, Furlong looking to get something happening. Is he going to put it in? Comes all the way to the left side now. Shot rains in again. Deflection, lucky deflection. I tell you, very great play by Arthur Okonkwo to just make himself big. Blocks that one, and Wrexham get it out there. Foul coming up. Well done. Should be a card. That 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 should be one of these ones. Excellent play by Arthur Okonkwo. Well done, AO. Well done, AO. Denying Akpom at the death. Yeah, keep looking at your monitors, coaches. Just watch the screen. Bang. Lucky deflection, but Arthur coming up. He's already gone left. Arthur's sold himself left. He's got to get up and get back right. He does. Great save by Arthur with his boot. That is brilliant. Well done, Arthur. Well done, Arthur. Dean Whitestone having a bit of an argument. He's going to have a word here. He's having a word about Dan Scarr. Talking to the captain, James McLean. Phil, how you doing? Hi, guys. I'm late. Family commitments. No worries, mate. No worries. I had a concussion in a week, so don't worry about it. We're all good. You're always on time here, Phil. You're always on time. Angus McWhirter says Liverpool, ball through the middle. Angus McWhirter says Liverpool is continuing to display their slump. Forest is 2-0 up. Woohoo! Wow. What is happening to Liverpool? Bloody hell. Ball over the top now. Ipswich down the right side. Still trying to get past, but I'll say what, Wrexham's really stood up today with the defensive lineup. Really, they have. Working the socks off. Sam's already down by his ankles, but Sam's got socks on, but he's still working hard, I tell you. George now breaking up, trying to slow down the pace there. But everybody's watching, everybody's working. They're doing what they can. Still alive. Still 0-0. And I'd take that right now. If we can get out of here with a point, I'll take that right now. Ball down the line. Well defended one more time. Free kick coming up. Di, how you doing? Di Humphries, come on you Reds. Let's have a big second half. Yes. First half was great defensive. We just need a bit of luck up front. Some link-up play. Then we'll be fine. Way to go, Arthur, down the line. Nice long kick. Get on the end of it. Get on the end of it. He does. Josh Windhouse, badass Windhouse on the ball. Does he get the corner? Gets the ball in. Well collected. Walton on the end of it. Nice one. Nice play by the keeper. It went out. Goal kick. Long way to go. Not the right touch there. Didn't get the right touch on that one. Ipswich back in possession. It's all tight. Just like the first half, everything's really congested. You haven't really got time on the ball. You got time to think, but you can't think and stall. Ball now headed out by Wrexham. Bad play. Wow, bailed himself out there. Maxi Kloof doing very well to kill the team, but get himself out of dodge. Wow, great reactions. If that goes wrong, we're definitely a goal down. Hearts in your mouths. Again, ball cleared, well defended one more time. Edge of the box, shot raining in. Oh, just over the bar. Wow. Guys, I've got to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. There we go. That's better. Got a bit of a sniffle going. Woof. Sorry about that. Wrexham now down the left side, coming back inside. Can we get something going? It's tight. It's tight. Come on, you Reds. Let's have a big second half. Bro, you're dying. That's too funny. Ipswich now stealing, going over halfway. I'm dying. I'm dying. That sounds like a Doors song. Jim's singing, I'm dying. Ball coming in the middle. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. But they can't do anything with it. Ball over the top. I'm dying. It's too funny. The sniffle killed Steve. I tell you, that's too funny. I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. You know what? You really are. You make it worth it. Birmingham 4-1. Birmingham 4-1 over Norwich. Norwich are dying. Norwich are dying. I tell you. Put a tear in my eye there. That's funny as, man. Funny as, man. That's LW. LWT 0-2. Brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Arthur now, one more time with a big, big kick. Arthur's kicking game has been exceptional today. Arthur now, like I say, great kicking game. Wrexham slowing the game down, going backwards in transition, keeping possession. Longman does very well to get on the end of that, but we're not going to keep possession. Ipswich being pushed further back, closer. Can Wrexham steal the ball? Looking like it. I tell you, close, close, close. Can you keep it in? Well done for saving the goal kick. Excellent play. Josh Windhouse knew it was going to be a goal kick, but keeps everybody up the field by conceding the throw. Great play, Josh. Great play. I'm dying here, by the way. Oh, you made my day with that. That's funny as, man. That's funny as. And the other thing is, like, as we're getting close to 60 minutes, are we going to see substitutions early? Or is Phil going to ride this team, seeing as it's the first match off foul coming up? Ref, foul coming up. Thank you, ref. Get the card out. Come on, about time. They're all having a good old laugh. So am I. So am I. So am I. Thomason is giggling his ass right off. Ben Sheik is literally pissing himself laughing. With Dean Whitestone, both of them chucking up laughing. I am too. Like, get the card out. They're both laughing. Fantastic. Great spirit in the game. It is. Give it up to the Ipswich team. Give it up to the Wrexham and the fans and the crowd, both sets. And you in the chat, you watching right now, listening right now. It's really, really a good game we've got going on. Wunderschönes Spiel. Echt wunderschönes Spiel. Lovely game. Pressure on now. Ball coming in. Not going to make it. Ryan doesn't get enough on that one. Battling for it. He'll get it back. Loads of space. He's under pressure. Brings it down. Goes down the line. He knows he's under pressure. Backs it up. No space at all. Keeps possession. Maxi Clough inside. Well played. Where are we going? Down the line? No, we're going to lose possession. Keep possession. Lose possession. There's the foul. Ipswich on the break. It's a 2-on-1. George Dobson racing his balls off to get back. Close him down. Well done. Great defense. Hyam the man. Watch Dominic Hyam on this play, but watch George Dobson race his ass off to get coverage. Look at this. Great block by Hyam. Brilliant defending. Ipswich should have got something on net there. Great defending. Like I say, we got a lovely football match right now, guys. This is a beautiful game to watch. Anything can happen. The game is live. But 0-0 so far. Ball in the box. Dangerous shot coming in. Great block one more time. So, yeah, sacrificing the body today. There's going to be a lot of guys needing a real ice bath and a hot bath after this bath that they're in right now, because it is just pissing down at Ipswich right now. Crops are getting loads of good water, although harvest has already come, hasn't it? Nice interception one more time. Wrexham back in possession. Can they use the ball? Keeping possession very well. Very impressed with how, when at times Wrexham's had the ball, they've kept possession and done very well. George Dobson now. Ball over the top. Is he onside? Well cleared one more time. Dara getting a foot into that one. Keeping the line safe for Ipswich at the back. Wrexham now deep in Ipswich territory. Bobbing around the box, trying to get things going. George Dobson moves inside, slides it to the left. Dominic Hyam moving forward, foot on the ball, back into the middle. Coming to the right side. George Dobson chips it onto Longman. Longman now brings it down. On the right wing. Gets the cross in, but no accuracy. Going way, way, way over the bar. And I think it's landed in Mars. Not close. High, wide, and awful. But again, Ipswich there on the breakaway. Great block by Dominic Hyam. I mean, talk about read the play. He's thrown himself to block that shot before Akpom fires the trigger. Akpom could have took a fake move and left Hyam for dead. But that's how well Dominic Hyam was reading the play. Substitutes coming up. Phil got the call. I said last night to Phil, I said, Phil, 60 minutes, mate. Come on. Let's have it. Let's have it. 2 substitutions. The General's coming on. I think this is a great move. Matty's coming on. Matty, the General's coming on. George Thomason's coming off. Ben Sheaf's coming off. And there's your man, Louis O'Brien, coming on. And Phil J. Weston, if you're listening, sir. Phil J. Weston was in the chat yesterday and put in a lovely comment. By the way, I had a concussion, yeah? So when I was talking about the score, I checked the reel, and I did say that. I did. 7-1, yeah. But you said in midweek, Louis O'Brien comes on, and he gets a goal, and it's a miss hit. Let's see if it happens. There he is. There's the man on the ball right now. On the ball, a little bit of life in midfield. I think it's a great call by Phil Parkinson to put a little bit of life into the field, especially with Matty James and O'Brien being able to get on the ball, because Ipswich is a footballing team. Let's face it, they've had a lot of play, a lot of possession. They're comfortable on the ball. That's what Keenan wants. He wants that team to play the ball up and down the field on the grass, Brian Clough style. Beautiful play by Matty James over the top. Not going to be going anywhere near. Keep it on the edge of his box. Easy collection. I'll tell you what, Walton's doing a great job by being so far out of his net for that. But Matty James could have chipped him. I'm kidding. He's not Pele. Keep laughing. But we got a great game going here. Back into the chat. I'm going to bring the chat as we move through. Nice interception there. Wrexham reading the play. Dobson now on the ball. Playing Maxi Cluth into danger. Playing Longman into danger. Ball's hoofed up to halfway. It's not going to get there. Sam Smith tries to bring it down. Oh, I tell you. That could have been tricky. Into the chat. Kent, Alberta X. Dobson, come on. So great. He's doing as he has come on great. He really has. Start of the season, he was lousy. But I tell you what, last 5 games, well, man of the match, last match, I believe, wasn't it? And, yeah, George has really come on. But it's effort. And you got to run your ass off. And I'm still dying. Oh, I tell you, I love that one. Walton now on the edge of his box with the ball. A pylon of yellow. Just like Arthur. Darren now with the ball over the top. Going down the left side. Intercepted by Mr. Longman himself. Takes the head. Volleys it out. George Dobson on the wing now. Should be a foul. No foul given. Ipswich in possession, moving very swiftly up front. Great block there. I tell you what, Danskar gets a toe on that, but stops danger. Ipswich very lively. Full of energy. Busy bees right now, the Blues. I tell you, they're moving around the box like they want something. Like they're moving with intent. But again, the defensive work from Wrexham is equal to everything that Ipswich is bringing. I'll tell you what, reaching for the pocket. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Yeah, you. Number 5, you. Yeah. The man that's been kicked all over the park, Matasuba, is getting a yellow card. Check it out. There you go. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Coming up to you. Oh, yeah. When you tug, you tug. And that tug, that kind of tug, is pulling someone down. Yep, okay, there you go. Have a laugh. Lovely. Ambro. I tell you what, I'm a big Ambro fan. I am. Big Ambro fan. Di Humphries, I feel like Ashfield deserves a run out. You know, he's doing so well in the reserves, and you know what? He's definitely an up-and-comer, one for the future. And it's a case of, when do you blood him and keep him in there? Because you don't want to just put him in there. I think that Harry's psyche, confidence, the way he plays, he deserves to be in here. But you can't put him in and take him out. I think he deserves to come in when he's ready and challenge for a spot. You know what I mean? But he's only going to be able to do that if you put him in there. So, yeah, Di, get him in there. 65 minutes coming up. Clark for Philogene. Philogene coming on. 6 goals on the season, guys. Get ready. Danger. He can put them away. Back into the chat. Phil J. Weston. If you get through on one-on-one, O'Brien, make sure you scuff it. I am going to be dying if you keep me laughing all game, I'll tell you. Oh, that's excellent, mate. That's excellent. That is so funny. That is brilliant. Oh, I tell you. Oh, that's nasty. I tell you what, Smithy lands very fortunate. He could have gone down nasty. Boom, shot coming in. Edge of the box. Wrexham still the ball. Cross coming in. Get on the end of it. Someone get on the end of it. Edge of the box. Ipswich looking to clear it. They do clear it. Still, it's still in the danger zone. Well headed back into the fray, but Walton's coming in, snatches it really clean. kills the danger, calms the scene, rolls it out. Ipswich in possession on the edge of the box now, moving forward down the right side, coming up. So halfway, 66 minutes in. Game's lively. We've got lots of things happening. I'm going to give you some scores here pretty quickly. 4-1, Norwich 4, down at Birmingham. Ball on the edge of the box. One moment. Philogene now. Doesn't make it happen. Going out for throw. Birmingham throw. Trying to do it all on his own. Sometimes you need your teammates to get around the likes of George Dobson. Central defensive genius right now. Great battles coming on. Well done, Maxi Clerth. Pushes the ball out front. Uses the body. Strong young man. Quick scores coming at you. Birmingham 4. Norwich 1. Millwall 2-0 over... Sorry, Portsmouth 2-0 over Millwall. Derby 2-0 over Watford. Ball deep into the box. Just a moment. Comes out for the box. Ipswich down low. Into the corner. Left side of the field. Ball in front of the box now. Channeling it further in front of the box. Going further backwards up to halfway. Ball down to the right side. On the right wing right now. Edge of the box. 1-on-2. Does he get the ball in? Passes off. Edge of the box. Shot coming in. And well collected. Again by Arthur Okonkwo. Other scores. Leicester now 2-1 over Stoke City. Stoke City getting one back. Can they get more back? Hull City 3 down. Sorry, QPR 3-2 up now over Hull City. And I tell you what, QPR making a fist of it. 3-2 over Hull City right now. Oxford 1. Middlesbrough 1. Middlesbrough making a fist of it. Let's see where this ends. 23 minutes to go. But if you get through in a one-on-one, O'Brien, make sure you scuff it. That is brilliant. Phil J. Weston, that is excellent, mate. Ball down the right side. Another tackle coming in. Corner coming up. Off the flag and out. Indeed, it's a corner by the looks of things. And if you hit it straight at the keeper, again, you're off my Christmas card list. Brilliant, Phil. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Angus McWorth laughing, laughing, laughing. I tell you. We're looking good. We're looking good. Things are not so bad. I tell you. Corner coming up. Which way is it going to go? I'd like the ball to be cleared and George Dobson run away with the breakaway and take it all the way. Free as a bird. Kicking it all the way in the back of net. Corner coming up. George Dobson run away with the breakaway and take it all the way. Free as a bird. Kicking it all the way in the back of net. Corner coming up. Referee Whitestone having a quick word. Making sure everything's cool. Corner in, headed over. Oh, I tell you. Referee kind of had to do what he does, but sometimes too much talk to the players kind of ruffles the flow of the game, I feel. But referee's doing a fair job, don't get me wrong. But keep the chat to the minimum. Let the players focus on the maximum. The W. Here comes your man, Nathan Broadhead, on the field of play. He was running so well midweek in the 7-1 win over Macedonia, coming on for Josh Windass. And I had a feeling that what I'd seen in midweek with Nathan Broadhead in the Wales game, that, you know what, he's probably going to get time on the weekend. Cannot understand why he's not getting more time, because he looks like he's so fit. So let's see. But Nathan's on. Good things happen. Ball live. Wrexham moving forward now. Down the right side. Not a great pass by Smithy. Not a great pass. Well intercepted. But he plays himself into trouble. That's the common play with a modern-day player of today. They're kind of generic. Years ago, guys played themselves in and out of trouble on their own and didn't look for someone to help them out. Nowadays, people are looking for too much help. Ipswich on the edge of the box. Standing strong. Repelling Wrexham one more time. Eventually finding itself down to the right side. 20 minutes to go. Which way is it going to go? No foul, says the referee one more time. I did warn you.
in the pre-game that he wasn't going to blow everything, that he'd let them play, let the players decide which way it's going. And he's living up to what I've said about him. He's been a big referee. Oh, that's definitely. I tell you what, there's a card coming up for that one. That player's going to come back. There's no card there. You're kidding me. Smith was hobbling away from that one. That was worthy of a coloured card. Maybe not even yellow. Wow. Dodging a bullet there. Dodging a bullet there. Big time. Wrexham seems to be quite comfortable on the ball now. Ipswich, I don't know if it's tired legs, but right now, Wrexham having a fair measure of the weight of the ball and a little bit of possession. All the fans are wrapped up nice and warm. McKenna's trying to get everybody going. G up the crowd. The rain is still coming down. Torrential rain. Not killing the game. It's making the game. I'm surprised we haven't seen the shots raining in on the keeper more so, because on a field like this, it's going to skip up on the keeper. If I was Wrexham, I'd be shooting from anywhere. Likewise, Ipswich. But again, the rain seems to be subduing a few of the players. Some guys don't like the rain. Some guys do. No steal. Ball coming up. No foul. Ipswich staying in possession. Indeed, the referee does call it down. Ipswich still moving forward. Excuse me. Nice little play by Philogene. Tic-tac-toes inside, brings it to the left side, brings it over to the middle. Now to the right side. Ipswich now looking imposing on the edge of the box. Cross comes in. Goal kick, says the referee. In fact, it's the corner. "73 minutes to go, guys." Umbro was started by the Humphreys brothers. And Umbro used to sponsor me, Di, when I did the TSN show up in Edmonton. Yeah, they did. Tickly, tickly hair. Mr. Whitestone having another chit-chat. A bit of a Barney with Clewith. Corner comes in. Nice corner. Nice corner. Well repelled. Excellent repel. Going out for a throw-in. Looking on the sideline. Phil wasn't too happy with that one. Now we've got a substitute coming up one more time. Coasty's coming in. Another big lad. Add some height in the middle for the ball in the cross in the box. Akpom's day is done. He's not so happy. But hey, when you're not doing it, you're not doing it. Marcelo Nunes. Watch for Nunes. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Little Chilean. Couple of assists on the season already. And a couple of goals too. Creative midfielder. Chilean international, may I add as well, guys. 31 matches in, 5 goals for Chile. So when you're looking at the numbers, it's like a goal every 5 matches, an assist every 5 matches average, whether international or champion matches, an assist every 5 matches average, whether international or championship, doesn't matter. So dangerous player. Ipswich have just upped the ante, if you want to know. McKenna has just played 2 big cards. If we're playing poker, he's sitting with a really good hand right now. Wrexham are going to be under the pressure for the next couple of minutes until they adjust. Once they do, it'll be the same as usual. Well blocked again, going out for possibly throw-in. Danskar's arguing, saying it should be a throw-in. 75 minutes gone. Man down. Furlong's with the ball. Linesman says, get over there. Right close to the flag, my friend. Which, hey, what does it matter? Ball over the top, goes into the box. It's live. In there. Cross comes in. Cheeky little cross. Well headed out. Maxi Cleworth on the end of that one. Again. Free kick coming up. A little bit too physical on the challenge. Take a look again as Kipre comes crashing in. It's not really anything bad from Kipre, but it's in the back. It's going to be whiplashed. I think Longman's going to be whiplashed off that. Nothing intentional. Kipre's got to go for the ball. They've got to both challenge, but nothing intentional. Nothing intentional at all there, my guys. Ipswich fans bundled up. It's a cold day. Great crowd, though. Look at the crowd. Lovely, 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 lovely sellout crowd, Portman Road. Lovely part of the world, guys, got to tell you. Lovely part of the world. Nice place in society, I will say. Excellent place to go. Been there a couple of times. Sam steals the ball. What's he going to do now? All on his lonesome. Plus he's inside. Wrong man gets the ball there, and Ipswich repel it going the other way. Coming up to halfway, going over halfway, coming down the left side. It does come down the left side. Great challenge. Maxi Cleworth in there. Times it perfectly. Stops the danger. And again, a scrappy game continues in midfield. Ipswich on their own back line. Ball back into midfield. Ipswich have a lot of ideas. When Ipswich have got their legs pumping, they have a lot of ideas. When they're static, they lose ideas. Terrible ball by Dobson. Terrible ball by Dobson. Putting Ipswich one-on-one. And I'll tell you what, he's going to have to thank George. George is going to have to thank Arthur Okonkwo for coming up with another big save. What was George thinking? Man of the match one week, village idiot the next. Keep laughing, I'm joking. And he should be laughing. Man of the match one week, village idiot the next. Ball over the top, get on the end of that, son. Offside, unlucky. And yes, you do come here for sarcasm as well as the terrible commentary. I mean, horrendous commentary. My God. Hope you're having a good time wherever you are. Have another beer, another coffee, another cup of tea, another water, another pop, cola, ein beer, whatever you're on. You got 12 minutes to go till the post-game show. And we'll get in there. The post-match analysis coming in 12 minutes. We're 0-0 right now. And that ball went out, my friend. Thank you very much. Yes. WATCHALONG, not doing it this time. Linesman says it went out. And indeed, it went out. But he's a tricky little number. And he doesn't even fake as the ball comes out. Now, I'll tell you what, that is prime South American skill, prime South American brain and how to play the game. And if you take the ball out of play, just make sure it looks like it wasn't out of play and continue playing. You might fake out the referee. Had the linesman not been where he was, the referee probably would have been faked out by that great South American skill, wizardry. I didn't say cheating. It's keeping the ball moving. Keep the referee guessing, yeah? It's just like when you see the South Americans play against each other, they get a little tap. Whew, they go flying. Amazing. As if they just got like mowed down by a roller. Boom! Gone. Throwing down a line now. Coming up to halfway. Again, 0-0. A game where both keepers have had some to do. More so Arthur Okonkwo. But that moment of quality hasn't been here in this match. Both teams have cancelled each other out so far. It could go that way. 80 minutes in, 10 minutes to go plus added time. A point would be so welcome for Wrexham at the moment. If we could be Pirates and steal the 3 with a 1-0, well, that would be fantastic too. And Ipswich fans don't want that now, do they? And Ipswich fans are probably grinning. Pirates and steal the 3 with a 1-0, well, Well, that would be fantastic too. And Ipswich fans don't want that now, do they? And Ipswich fans are probably grinning, or I'd hope you are. Wrexham fans are for sure. Into the chats. I'm gonna go one more time. Die Humphreys. Umbro was started by the Humphreys brothers. They sponsored me too. Absolutely. Not the brothers, but Umbro. I'm not that old yet. Angus McWhirter, misplayed of the accumulated 2 weeks. Mid player. Damn, spell check. Yes, thank you. Mid player of the accumulated 2 weeks. Yes. Can you imagine if George had cost us a goal there? He'd have felt terrible, wouldn't he? Okay, here we are, down to the business. 9 minutes to go. Blues fans, Reds fans, Red Dragons fans, Tractor Boys fans, Ipswich fans, Wrexham fans, neutral fans, any fans. Whoever wants it now, it's like kids on the playground. Next goal wins. That's what I'm feeling here. The next goal is going to be the goal. Wrexham coming up to half-time. O'Brien now looking for things to do. He's outsmarting himself. Ball down the line. Smithy's going to get there. Well under pressure. Really under pressure. Keeps it in play. Keeps it in play. Corner. Wins the corner. Wins the corner. I tell you what, that was great play by Smithy. He makes something out of nothing. This is the kind of situation where a nothing ball down a line with a forward who's willing to do the grunt work. Yeah? And Smithy just did the grunt work in the corner. Bounces the ball off the defender to win that corner. The fans in behind, Red Dragons fans in behind, watching for the corner to come in. Matty James looking to get this one in. This is the moment off the back of Smith's work rate that you could get a corner in and maybe steal the game. We need someone to get on the end of this. Matty James, great delivery. That's what we need first of all. Great delivery. Get on the end of this one. Not going to happen. Wrexham come up with possession one more time. Longman, halfway in Wrexham's half. McLean crosses the ball in. Well stolen. Wrexham back in possession. Nice play. Tic-tac-toeing. O'Brien going the other way. Cuts inside. Options are very few. Nathan Broadhead back into the midfield. Coming back to the right side. Longman now. Doesn't have the pace to go one-on-one. Let's see. Well played. Well played. Free kick. Well won. Philogene doing a great job there. Number 47. A forward. Playing a great defensive role there. I did say Longman doesn't have the speed. And if you do your homework in the video room before the match, Phil, with the players, I hope you really do cover who's got speed and who doesn't have speed, so we don't waste our time or our energy. McAteer back into the play. I thought McAteer would have started for Ipswich today. Feisty. Worker. Doesn't stop. Even when the final whistle comes, he's still running. So, McAteer, great addition. Like I say, Ipswich have upped it. Wrexham have upped it with the substitutions. Offside referee all day long. All day long. Can you not read the line in blue? Wake up. Man, you just came on, I know, but Macca, wake up. You got to get in with the play. Substitution come one more time. Hey, it's that not forgotten guy, but hungry guy. Hungry guy. Ryan Hardy coming on. Way to go, Ryan. Sammy Smith, he's run his race, but I tell you what, the guy's exhausted, and I tell you what, he really has. And you got to say, Wrexham fans applauding all around the world and at Portman Road and in Wrexham too. Maybe at the turf. Having a chat, applauding. Hey, if you need a guide at Wrexham, get in touch with Brian Still. Fantastic guy. He'll look after you. Sammy's done his day. Ryan Hardy's on. Come on, Ryan. Bit of magic, son. Bit of magic. For Ipswich fans, Ryan Hardy coming on number 9. Feisty forward. Gritty. But he's got some great skill. Hasn't had enough time this year. One of the early signings in the summer trade situation for Wrexham. But if he gets a chance, he's got a clean, sweet strike. But he's very individual. And he's very... You know when Rooney used to play with that angry kind of feeling inside? Hardy's got that angry feeling inside when he's playing. He's got to be a little bit edgy to make his game work. No, he's not Rooney. Not even close. But I'm just giving the analogy, the psyche, yeah? But he's that kind of guy. 5 minutes to go. Do we get a goal here at Portman Road? Bit of mistake there on the ball, on the keeper now. Loads of time for Wharton, but he slices. And Philogene waiting to get it. Should be a foul on Maxi Kluth. Is no foul. Referee says play on. And Whitestone, the referee, has let a lot go to keep the game going. Big credit to the referee. Absolutely. Into the chats. Missy Kitty Cats is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Always come for the clever commentary. I've been watching, but on my other account. Just wanted to thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's fucking go, Wrexham. Absolutely beautiful. There you go, Ryan Hardy in the game. Winning stuff already. Corner coming up. Recently, Wrexham's been melting into this game quite nicely. Where they haven't had much of a forward foray or some impetus, it's happening now. Is it fitness? I don't think so. I think they've grown in the game. And sometimes the changes that both coaches make either add something or take away. Right now, Wrexham's substitutions are adding. Corner now. Louis O'Brien should be hitting the ball into the back net right now. Is it going to go in? Heading into the middle, back into the affray. Wrexham still have the ball. Dobson should have took the ball. Dobson should have took the ball. Lewis O'Brien loses the ball. Well played by Philogene. He's been an inspiration since he's been coming on. Great play since he's been on. I don't think that's really fair for a yellow card on O'Brien, but hey, Whitestone says yes. Yes, yes, yes. But welcome in Missy Kitty Cats back in the house. Maria says, come on, Wrexham, big push to nick it. Come on. Yes, absolutely. It's there. It's right there. It's there for the taking. I think it's there for the taking. Wrexham now moving with speed over the top. Well defended again. Dara gets in the way of that one. That's why he's a big Republic of Ireland defender. Brilliant play. Wrexham now hunting in packs, trying to win the ball. Referee blows it down eventually, and it is a free kick for the Blues. Quick blow. Well, there we go. Free kick, dangerous position. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. You know, he gets the ball, you know. He does get the ball. I mean, back in the normal day of old football, that would not have been called. I'm having a laugh, right? Going to get you some really quickly, really get you into the scores here pretty soon. See what's happening. Birmingham still 4-1. Portsmouth 2, Millwall 1, Derby 2, Watford 1, Leicester 2, Stoke 1, QPR 3, Hull City 2, Oxford 1-1 with Middlesbrough. And don't forget, it's the Sheffield Derby tomorrow, Sheffield Wednesday, and Sheffield United. Marcelo Nunes. Free kick here. Gifted guy, 32, looking the ball, doesn't get the shot. I had thought he would have got it. Great ball in there. Handball, referee, handball, referee, handball, referee. I'll tell you what, if that's not called back for a handball, how the hell did he miss the net? How the hell did he miss the net? McAteer, like, I'll tell you what, miss of the century. Miss of the century. Yo, you must be kicking yourself in Germany with that one. Man, oh man, how the hell does he miss it? I mean, he couldn't have missed it by more. Well, he could have hit the corner flag. Let's be honest. Boy, what a golden opportunity. Golden. In fact, that's a platinum opportunity. It's on a platinum salver, mate. Jeepers creepers. There was the moment. No moment of quality, but that was the moment for 3 points. And that would have killed Wrexham hearts. Wrexham right dead, right there, and then. Wow. Miss of the game. That was worse than Longman's. I tell you what, well collected by Walton on the far side. But what a big miss. Do Ipswich regret that? Will Wrexham steal? McAteer's going to regret that one tonight. When they show that on Match of the Day. Not, but they should do. That's worthy of a Match of the Day blooper. Ball coming in. Collected very well by Arthur, and he goes down because he's such a heavy guy. How many minutes have we got of added time? But again, look at this angle. It makes it even worse. You can see McAteer on the far side. Oh, what's the cameraman doing on that replay? The best replay was the far side. Kieran McKenna must be beside himself to see that on his tablet in front of the sideline bench there. Wow. Another lousy pass there by George Dobson. Georgie's passing hasn't been on today, but his work rate in defence and the blocks has been superb. Coming down to the wire now, 4 minutes added time. We've had 1 minute nearly already, 3 minutes to go. Ball on the edge of the box. Free kick coming in. Referee says no. Ipswich looking for the ball, looking for the advantage. Philogene on the ball on the edge of the box. 3 defenders around him. Chips a cheeky little ball in. I tell you, danger, danger, danger. Sweet header on net. Well collected by AO again. Arthur Okonkwo. Looking for another great performance out of him after 90 minutes plus. Not saying a damn word. You know what I'm saying. Yo-Yo, are you getting a cold just by watching the cold rain? No, mate. I've cleared it up. It was this nose. It was itching like a bugger, and it started running like a bugger this side. This side's fine. I'm totally fine, but it just started running. And blowing my nose has kind of cleared it. So, yeah, no. Totally fine. Definitely not getting a cold. Keine Grippe here. Keine Grippe. Philogene on the left wing now. One-on-one. Takes it inside. Takes it back inside. Goes one more time. Keeps it moving. Lots of little skillful moves. Going nowhere, but keeps possession. Still down his left side. Ipswich trying to channel the ball into the box. On the edge of the box right now. Shot coming in. Per se. Shot does rain in. Blocked one more time. 2 minutes to go. Whoever wants it gets it. Wrexham moving forward on the left side. Ball over the top. It goes over the top. Ryan Hardy will get a foot on it, but he won't get to it. Well defended one more time. Ipswich keeping the back door shut. A great level of fitness on that back line for Ipswich. I tell you what, really. Ball going through. You saw the runner. Doesn't get there. Wrexham trying to get possession back again. They do. Can they use it? No, they can't. Minute 15 to go. Are you getting a cold? No, I'm not. D Scott in the house. How you doing, brother? He had Okonkwo right in front of him, so he tried to hit the far side. No, not a blooper. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Totally cool. Totally cool. Absolutely. Wrexham now looking to get the ball. Going over the top. Ryan Hardy. Heavy legs for someone who's just come on. No speed there. And I tell you what, free kick coming up. Waste a couple of seconds. Clips him on the ankle. I'm sure Dara's going to feel that one. Gets up. Free kick now. Last 30 seconds and whatever the referee seems that we've got on the clock, but we're going into the post-game show straight away. Straight away. 0-0 so far. Seconds ticking down. Wrexham resetting on a free kick. Far side of the field. Left side. Halfway in there. Ipswich territory. Referee allowing the free kick to take place. Is this the moment that 1 point becomes 3? Jimmy Mack. Captain McLean. On the ball. Steadies a ship. Hand up in the air. Calming everybody down. Going to deliver a ball on the penalty spot. In it comes. Ball comes in. It's on the spot. Well repelled by Ipswich one more time. The one thing that Ipswich have done all game long as the referee blows the whistle, we've got a point at Portman Road. We're in the post-game show. Tell you what, guys, what a great game. What a great game. Ipswich, Kieran McKenna, they pushed. Everybody to a man on the Blues team played a great game. Don't kid yourself. But you're going to say exactly the same to every man on that red team. Ipswich, Wrexham cancelled each other out on the day. There were a few chances. There was the horrific miss at the end by McAteer that should have took 3 points for Ipswich, but he misses right, literally from 3 feet out, skewing it across net, and it doesn't find the back of the net. And yes, you could say, D. Scott, as you did, Arthur Okonkwo was in front of him. Absolutely. But I tell you, that should literally have been the moment to take 3 points and kill Wrexham Hearts on the day. At the end of the day, though, fantastic, fantastic match. 0-0 on the day. We're going to give you some other scores too. We're going to get into the stats and tell you the stats too. But Wrexham fans applauding the Red Dragons, the team over in front of the travelling fans down there at Portman Road. Fantastic turnout by the fans, I tell you. Masses of Red Dragon fans out there tonight in the piddling down rain. And the fans applauding the Reds. Fantastic scenes. Ipswich fans doing the same for their team as well. It was a great game. It was a really great game. Sometimes you can have a 0-0 and you're in there, you're being entertained. And we were entertained today. But I've got to say, I've got to herald the fanatical Red Dragons fans for their magical support. I have to say it. I really do. It's fantastic. Back into the game. You have to say, 0-0, fair result. We're going to get into the stats, the scores, everything else as well. Kieran McKenna's out there giving his fans a big hand of applause. I'm going to give you all the scores right now so that you get them from top to bottom, including yesterday's and also the 2-1 by Preston against Blackburn. Blackburn winning 2-1 at Preston. But looking at the scenes right now, it's winding down. Stadium's emptying. Most of the Blues fans, the Tractor Boy fans are going home. They got a point. Kieran McKenna probably would have rather had a win. No doubt about it. Being the home team, they may have felt that 2 points have gone away from them where they were looking for 3. Wrexham certainly going into this one, not expected to win it, but literally leaving Portman Road, heads held high with a point and not 0. Possession, 63% possession for Ipswich, 37% for Wrexham. Total shots, 19-2 in favour of Ipswich. 5 tackles to 11 in favour of Wrexham, 13 interceptions apiece. This match was a match where interceptions were big as teams were moving forward. Possession, 85% possession for Ipswich, 71% possession for Wrexham. But the interceptions and the blocks were massive. 17 fouls on Wrexham, 9 fouls for Ipswich. Today, we were in the Dirty Bastards Club, but not too many yellow cards. 3 for Wrexham on the day. Especially when we were thinking about George Thomason's first one in the first half and how he had to ride his luck and not pick up the dreaded red. He did well. He did well. A great game defensively for Wrexham. A tough game for Ipswich going forward. The quality wasn't there. And even so, McAteer right at the death, that big, big miss. And I tell you, man of the match for me. Who could be your man of the match? I want to know now your man of the match from this game. Wrexham fans and Yo-Yo in Germany. Who's your man of the match for Ipswich? I got a feeling I know who I think those players are. But I'd really like you guys to tell me who you think your man of the match is. I'm going to take a little swig as you're watching your highlights. Nice water. So going into the chat quickly, guys. Di Humphreys, happy with that point. Free Pug Show, I'm going back to bed. Keep warm, snuggle up, and we got a point. That's all good. Steve says, good battling performance. Arthur, man of the match. Hey, you know, I think you got something there. I think you got something there. Great performance on the road by every man to a man. Both teams, absolutely. Everybody gave everything, yeah. Nobody had a nightmare, apart from McAteer at the end. Got to really highlight that. That should have been 3 points. But I have to say, I think that you're on the right track there, Steve, with Arthur Okonkwo on this one. Definitely not George Dobson today. Definitely not George Dobson today. But Arthur Okonkwo looking like he's got a good chance, good chance, good chance. I'm reading the next one down. TX Test Fest. Thanks for the play-by-play, Stevie. Hey, my pleasure, my pleasure. Let me know who your man of the match is before you go, fella. But again, if you're watching the highlights, Arthur Okonkwo came up with some massive big saves, especially the one where he faked out to the left and then he had to recover and get back and makes that shot with his feet. Watch that, I tell you. Watch that. Oh, I tell you. Fantastic, fantastic. So, yes, looking at this stage, I have to think he's probably going to be there. Grim Plays. Next show, different delivery. Get ready. Matsuya for Ipswich. I tell you what, Matasiwa. Yeah, Matasiwa. I tell you what, he took a lot of kicks, took the card, played hard. Could well be. Yeah. I can see that one. Matasiwa for Ipswich. Could well be. And obviously, Arthur Okonkwo. I'm gonna agree with Steve. I'm gonna put AO again today for another man of the match and another clean sheet. They keep adding up. And as I said, when Danny Ward got injured, Arthur Okonkwo now has the opportunity to step up again, but with real competition in the squad and become the number one. He was our number one and was fantastic. But when Danny Ward came to town, that changed the stage. Arthur can change the stage again, but in his favour by claiming or reclaiming the number one shirt. Since Arthur's come in, I think he knows that there is a task for him and that every match really is big. He cannot afford to bring subpar performances. Remember when he did and he got benched? Right. Well, he knows what reality is and he knows this level. And he knows right now he's number one with Danny Ward as number two, as long as he keeps bringing these brilliant performances. And shutouts make you a number one. You can have a great game and concede one. You look like nobody. But when you have a great game and you come away with a shutout, you look like somebody. Right now, AO, Arthur Okonkwo, is somebody. Just saying. But yeah, Matsusiwa, for Ipswich. I'll go with you. Grims plays easy man of the match for Ipswich. And for Wrexham, it's definitely Arthur Okonkwo. Going to get you into them scores right now. And then we'll get into the table. Keep bringing your chat, and we'll get to the chat right after that. So scores, table, and then into the chat. And hey, thanks for joining in. Thanks for being here. I hope you had a good time. Get ready for the next match coming up in 4 days. I'll be listing that one very shortly. It's not listed right now because I haven't put it together because I'm going to use different software. So just so as you know, something different is coming. But like I say, scores now. We'll look at the table, and then we'll get into the chat. So keep it here, and thank you so much for being here. Remember, like, subscribe, join the family. Scores on the doors for this weekend, and it's round 16 of 46. Preston 1, Blackburn 2. That was yesterday. Other scores coming in. Bristol 3-0 earlier, taking out Swansea City. Charlton 1, Southampton 5. Who saw that coming? Coventry win a tight one, winning 3-2 against West Brom, but they're running away with the league. I can see Coventry City having a 20-point plus, maybe close to 30-point lead at the end of the season when they win the league. And if you're a Blues fans, that probably makes you really happy. Portsmouth 3-1 over Millwall. Millwall get nothing on the day. QPR 3-2 over Hull City. Hull City should have got something, but QPR getting it done. Derby County getting it done. Oops. Derby 2, Watford 3. Watford getting the win from the comeback. I tell you, fantastic win by Watford. Oxford taking Middlesbrough all the way today. A 1-1 draw. And finally, Leicester City do the numbers over Stoke City. Stoke City in such great form recently. 2-0 down, coming back to 2-1, and it finishes 2-1 Leicester City on the day. Sheffield United tomorrow. Get ready for that one. That'll be a big game. Sheffield United tomorrow will be a big game. Going to the table as she is right now. Top 6. And remember, in the chat to say goodbye, and I'll say goodbye to you guys too. Coventry City on top of the table, 37 points. 7 points clear now after 16. Just close to a third of the season gone. Just over a third of the season gone. So they're 7 points clear now. Do the maths times 3. That's 21 points roughly right now if they keep current form by the end of the season. I think once Coventry hit a vein, it's going to be some formidable form that they continue with. So Coventry running away with it. Frank Lampard doing a great job. Middlesbrough, they had a little bit of a bubble recently, but they've come back. They're doing the business. 30 points in second. Stoke City in third, 27. They're still hanging around despite the lost day. Bristol City back into fourth. Out of the top 6 for a little while, back in there now, doing what they should be doing. Bristol in fourth. Preston losing on the weekend, but staying in fifth. Hull City still doing well despite the loss, staying in sixth. And Millwall, despite the loss, moving into 7. Ipswich with the draw, dropping from 7th down to 8th. And the number that you're looking for, Wrexham with the draw, dropping from 13 down to 14. So, as I said in the pregame, we are in the 13 to 18 club. Let's see how long we bob between 13 and 18 for the next few games. Right now, we are not in the 19 to 24 club. We're a cut above that, and we're doing bloody good. So, like I say, 16 matches in. Our record so far sitting in 14th, 5 wins, 7 draws, 4 losses, 20 scored, 19 against, +1 on the goal average, 22 points. And if you're looking at the bottom 3, we're 12 points clear of the relegation zone. That's big for me. That's big for me. 12 points clear of the relegation zone, or 4 wins if you want it the other way. And can you see the other guys in the bottom 3 winning 4 wins back-to-back to catch us in 4 matches? No, you can't. Hence, we're in a great position. A really great position. Bottom 3 right now. Sheffield Wednesday on the bottom. Norwich City in 23rd. And Sheffield Wednesday in 22nd. Tomorrow, Sheffield Wednesday taking on Sheffield United at Sheffield Wednesday. Should Sheffield Wednesday win, it won't move them at all. Remember, Sheffield Wednesday still on -4 points. They were docked for not paying their bills and having a lousy owner and all sorts of things going wrong financially for a great club. Let's put it that way. Norwich sitting second above them, but Norwich, literally a team in distress. And Sheffield United, Chris Wilder trying to get him out of the bottom 3. Will he? A win tomorrow doesn't get him out of the bottom 3, but it'll get him 1 point close, or 3 points closer, within 1 point of Oxford, just outside the drop zone. Guys, get on with your day. Wrexham's got a fantastic point today. Moving forward, games are coming through. I'm going to bring up some action for you in a second. But Ipswich away ended well. Now we got 2 matches at home in the next 2. Bristol City on Wednesday and then Blackburn Rovers on Saturday. 2 matches where you could say tough opponents. Problem is, they got to travel to us, which makes them less tough. We've got to start building our Ikeras as the fortress that it's been for years. So when Bristol come, which is a big number, sitting in 4th, no fear. And the players that didn't play today, I'm probably thinking you're going to see them on Wednesday against Bristol City. That's the next match. And then after that, it will be Blackburn on Saturday. The pre-games will be coming. And remember, 15 minutes before the game on the watch-alongs, not a half an hour. We're cutting that back to keep it really tight and really streamed. But again, I have to say, Arthur Okonkwo was magnificent today. Phil got the signings on the day right. The tactics were perfect. The substitutions by the number, perfect as well. No complaints. Ipswich can't complain either. They came up against a team that just was not going to go down, and the quality was not there on the day from either team because there was no space or time or quarter given. The defending from both teams was literally top draw. The quality did not have a chance to come around. And even when McAteer blew it over right in the last seconds where he should have just tapped it in, he didn't. A point is a great point, guys. On your day, next up, Bristol City. Join me. Cheers. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you.